How we doing, gamers? Welcome on into the stream today. Good to have you here, folks. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of people here. All right. Oh my god. Welcome in, you guys. Great to see you. Welcome into the stream tonight. We got a whole lot of gamers here tonight. On the YouTube side of things, Ivo, Lego Master, Miss Mori. Great to see you. How many... How many hats does it take to have 3 hats? Good question. Good question. Hello there. Wow. Awesome. Amazing message. Thank you. Sorry. I needed a minute there. Scarlet, good to see you. Cosmic Bloom, Piglin Gold. Oh my god, welcome in, you guys. And hey, the raid from Duvid. Welcome on in, you guys. Oh my gosh, that was quick. Okay, we literally just started stream. Welcome on in, raiders. Okay, we got a bunch of people checking in on the Twitch side of things. Epic Cat with the first. Andreas, Nixie Bam, Veiled Volumes, Nickname Toms, Good P2, Kai Society, Gay Frog 307. Welcome on in, you guys. Duvid, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it very much. The penguin has landed. That's me. I'm here. I'm ready to game. Enjoy your lurks. Enjoy your everything. Duvid, how was stream today? Hope you had a great time on stream today. I saw you doing some stuff with Viking. Wraith Doge, Livy May, thank you so much for the check-ins as well. Exclamation point hat. Hello. It's good to see you, man. What do you plan to build? Good question. We're working on some skyscrapers today. We will be on the creative server, doing a little bit of creative building. Got one skyscraper that's in progress from the last stream. Good stream. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Very glad to hear. Got a raid and run. No worries, Duvid. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you sending your gamers on over here. And I'll see you around. Yeah, take care, man. Have a good rest of your day. I got a seltzer with me today. Ooh, it's tasty. Likerbog, or Lilkerbog, it's not JJ. Thank you very much for the check-ins as well. Skibbity Force 1 has touched down on this roadway. You bet it has. Build a beehive using the same pattern as the block. I will be working on some SBK stuff today, so unfortunately I'm not taking like specific build requests, but anyways, Voided, welcome on in. Sulfur Roses, thank you for the check-in. Ooh, we got a Become Real redeem. We shall become real for the next 5 minutes. Congratulations, I am now real. Hi, how goes it? I'm good. Art Deco style skyscraper SpaceX. That is actually exactly what we will be doing today. I got my face cam turned on. I'm ready to go. Any kind of architectural style that emphasizes verticality. Yeah, absolutely. That is what we'll be working on today. A big vertical sort of old style skyscraper. Okay, I didn't see the JK. That's my bad. Works and chatting now. Excellent. You got your redeems and whatnot working. Fantastic. Folks, let's get on into it. Let's hop on over to SBK Creative Server. Gonna be doing a little bit of chill building tonight. Voided, thank you for the check-in. Nathra, hello. And Nathra's on the Creative Server. Ooh, I'm falling. Okay. Let me just get myself oriented here. As you can see, I was very prepared for the stream today. Andreas, congrats on the 3-stream streak. Albie, thank you for the check-in. All right, I almost closed my Twitch. Let's hop on over to the creative server. Hello, welcome in, you guys. Good to have all the lovely gamers in here tonight. We're going to be working on this bad boy right here and potentially some different shaped skyscrapers. I want to stick with the more, old style, like industrial, maybe not industrial, but like Art Deco, classic looking skyscrapers. Venti, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate the support, man. I see you on YouTube and on Twitch. Hope you're enjoying your hats. Hope you're having a good one. And yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Z-Tech, good to see you. How you doing, Leon? I'm doing all right. I am doing pretty good. Make a penguin skyscraper. Also not a bad idea. I want to incorporate some sprucey elements into the skyscrapers today. But yeah, thank you for the Prime, Venti. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm doing good. I've been excited for stream tonight. Actually, to be completely honest with you, I almost canceled stream because I was feeling really tired earlier today, but I'm feeling a lot better right now, so I am ready to game and get some work done. And yeah, we're going to be chilling. We're going to be having a good time here. Let's get into it. 3 out of 10. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're 25% of the way to completing the sub goal. Appreciate that very much. Penguin statue or skyscraper. Yeah, I want to incorporate some like sprucey motifs into the skyscrapers as well. We started this last stream, right? We started this really cool looking, I got all my stuff, this like tough and light gray terracotta looking skyscraper. Glad you are feeling better. Yeah, I was feeling very sleepy around 4 o'clock this afternoon, but now I am doing a lot better, so I'm ready to game. And Koku Black, thank you for the check-in. Lunar Gem, welcome on into the stream, both of you guys. If you had canceled, both my Monday watches would have been called out sick and I would have been sad. Well, I'm glad I'm here. Trust me, I'm feeling great now. I have this weird thing where I get really, really sleepy around 4 p.m. pretty much consistently every day. I don't really know why. I mean, I kind of know why. I think that would be like my natural like siesta time of day. I don't know. I'm just based on my... Whoa, I'm in the wall. Based on just my sleeping habits and my waking habits and whatnot, I get really sleepy around 4 o'clock. I don't really know why. Piglin Gold 132, thank you very much for the follow and welcome on in to the Penguin Cove. Congratulations, you are no longer a piglin, you are now a penguin. But yeah, so that's the deal with that. I don't know why. I usually unsleepy myself around like 5 or 6, but like 3 to 4 p.m. I'm just like, man, I want to take a nap. Especially because for the entire day up until this point, up until around 3, 4 o'clock, I was locked in on editing my next SBK episode. Time lapses, recording segues, doing little bits. Quicksilver Fox, thank you for the check-in. So I was getting pretty just kind of like mentally fatigued by the time 4 o'clock rolled around. But anyways, enough about that. You should take a penguin nap at 4 p.m. Why do you like penguins? Good question, Lalona Labastida. Sorry, that took me a minute. Penguins are cool. I don't know what else to tell you. Penguins are just really, really sick animals. What can I say? I've always liked penguins, and I will probably always continue to like penguins. But regardless, we have a skyscraper here that I want to finish. This thing doesn't have a top. This thing barely has sides. It probably doesn't need to have... it probably doesn't need to have a lot on the sides, but at the very least could use some detailing. Penguins are cool. Honestly, that's about all I got to say in that regard. Penguins are neat, very sick, very skibbity animals. As a penguin, I feel as though you are biased. Maybe. Sulfur Roses with the 10 stream streak. Wow, that's a lot of streams. That is a lot of streams. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate that very much. What do you think of bees? Bees are pretty dope. One of my best friends is a bee. Anyways, I want to just get little bits of detailing done on here. Do you guys think I should be putting windows on the sides? I'm thinking that this building is going to be going between a couple buildings, so maybe we'll have some around the top. Maybe we'll have some, like, maybe this top floor could be, like, penthouses or, like, nicer apartments of some kind, and we have larger windows going all around. I'm just kind of spitballing ideas here, so tell me if I'm being cringe or not, but... oh, we have a very, very special request to become Geen for the next 5 minutes. We shall, in fact, become Geen. Thank you, Lunar Gem, for the redeem. How did you get that typing effect? If you mean the one where it makes those clicky sounds when I'm typing, it's a very lovely mod called Sounds. You can just look up Minecraft Sounds mod on Modrinth and you will find it. One of my favorite mods I've discovered for Season 2 of SBK. It's so nice. It's very satisfying. Highly recommend. It's very highly configurable as well. Geen. Logan, thank you for the check-in. And Dark Zoe D. Lol, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow and congratulations. You are now a penguin. Yeah. Let's get gaming, folks. Windows looking into a wall. I don't know what that means. Windows on the sides, even if they're facing alleyways, makes sense IRL. Okay, that's important. That's important. Am I also live on Twitch? Yes, I am currently live on both YouTube and Twitch. You can do !! socials to find my Twitch. And if you're on Twitch and you want to go to my YouTube for some reason, you can find me at youtube.com/LeonSBU. Generally, people on YouTube go to Twitch and not the other way around. So I have not prepared for that contingency. But regardless, let's see how this looks with windows there. That would... Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. My bad. Mama Loki, thank you for the check-in. And, yeah, you should make a hanging skyscraper that hangs from the sky. Cool idea. We're going to be sticking with things that are decently realistic here at Spruce Kingdom today. We've got a relatively realistic survival megabase that I'm going to be working towards. That is the goal after all. We are working on builds for a survival series called Skyblock Kingdoms, if you're unfamiliar. Yeah, we're working on... Oh, that doesn't... Problem solved. Yeah. This is all for a survival series called Skyblock Kingdoms. If you are unfamiliar, it's a Skyblock SMP that I've been part of for the past 6 months. What's the plan for this building? Lore-wise, apartments, business building? Don't know yet. Do not know yet. Still figuring that out. Windows everywhere, even looking into other buildings. That feels a tad intrusive, but we'll see. We'll see. We're going to have windows on the other side as well, for sure. Anyways, you should put up a penguin-like motif on the building. Yeah, not a bad idea. I've got these like copper golems here. This one here, like a gargoyle. And I think I might want to do one on the sides as well. If we could do one on the corners, that would be cool. The problem with these guys is that they don't get angled diagonally. But what if we actually, hold on, what if we had copper golems here? Because these guys are blocks, basically, right? What if we had one over here as well? What if we did that? How do we feel about that? Is that a little weird? Is that a little strange? I don't know. Yeah, my aunt's New York City apartment windows stared at a fire escape and into someone else's living room. Okay, well then I guess I can just have my windows stare wherever they want. That's cool. Hi, Leon, doing the Twitch check-in thing, but for YouTube, gonna go chill and watch horror games. Sounds good, Cordy. Appreciate you doing the check-in thing. Enjoy your gaming, and I will be live for my usual time, as I'm sure you're familiar with. Oh, you're cooking. Good luck. Just wanted to hop in real quick to say hi. Hey, Foz, good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. Leon69, yeet dab.
I feel so Sigma.
No way. God, I'm getting so fast with these buttons. These buttons are like in different folders on my Stream Deck, but I've gotten so fast with them.
I feel so Sigma.
Anyways, that's all 10 of them talking at the same time.
I feel so Sigma.
Most based name. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very proud of this name. Massive diamond or gold penguin statue on the roof. That's another good idea. Some sort of big statue on the roof. Skyscraper that actually tears apart of the sky. Good idea, but we have to be a little modest with these designs because these all have to be built in survival. Can I give golems hats in survival? I don't think so. You can actually put flower pots on them, I think, which I think is very funny. You can do that, which is really cute, but I don't think that's very practical for it doesn't fit with the copper theming. Absolutely the king of plural jokes. Yeah, Musi, I saw the Tumblr post that you made earlier today. That was very sweet of you. I appreciate it. See what that chatter meant about brain rot earlier. Oh, everyone is on Twitch. Yeah, listen. Yeah, generally speaking, when I stream, the majority of folks come in on Twitch, mainly just because I get raids from my fellow SBKers when I'm streaming on Twitch, generally speaking, which is very, very sick and poggers. But hey, absolutely no, you know, you could watch whatever side you want to watch on. It is completely okay. Give the penguin statue a halo and wings. Okay, so for this top, I want like a typical skyscraper looking top where it goes to like a point, probably. But I also want to have, we could have some sort of like penthouse garden. I want to have like a little rooftop garden at the top, which means we'll probably have to extend this. Oop, wrong selection. If we extend this by a couple blocks, and yeah, greenery on the roof. Real egg beater too. You got it. You got it. Also, welcome in, first time chatter. You got what I'm going for here, though. Yeah, the flower pots and the golems is very cute. But what if we just come around here with like a thing of copper? Has desensitized me to my brain rotted classmates. Instead of being annoying, it's just, wow, penguins are cute. Nice. Empire penguin building? That's funny. Speaking of redeems, Pat and the Leon for the next 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Appreciate the pats. So if we bring another one of these things around the top here, a little more simple. It doesn't have to be as ornate as down there, but just a little bit more simple. Garden with penguin statue? Yeah, we could do some penguin statues. Soul TS3, thank you for the check-in. Welcome into the stream. Doing some creative building tonight. If I bring this around the back as well. We have completely ignored the back of this building. And I mean completely, because look at this nonsense. There's absolutely nothing going on here. Sup, Leon chat? Tiquan Donut, welcome. Okay, let's bring this around and see. I think I can probably just repeat this design around back. If I just steal this. Boop, boop. Get that wall fixed up. Remove that one lightning rod. There we go. I think that looks fine. It really doesn't need to be anything fancy for the back. Because the back is literally going to be facing, like... I don't know what it's going to be facing, but probably nothing much. Thank you for the fish Okami fan. Also, congrats on the 10 stream streak. That's crazy. That is crazy. Who needs a back? Sup, Pilf? Yo, that's me! Certified Pilf! What can I say? Genuinely had to go check Tumblr because I had no clue that what you were talking about. I can't believe you. Yeah, definitely. Wait, oh, sorry. I thought that was a /J. Never mind. Yeah, no, it was the Tumblr post from earlier today. That was good. Real Egg Beater too. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm also gonna make and decorate the inside of the tower. If I have time, yes. Right now, probably not, but maybe in survival later. That's a later question. The penguin's broken because of the redeems. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm double penguining. Ah. But yeah, who needs a back indeed? I don't need a back. Never mind, I have a back. Wish the golems had a further render distance. Oh, do they stop rendering after a while? Ah, I see what you mean. Yes, I didn't know that. That's actually further than I thought. It's way better than, like, candles and stuff. Yeah, speaking of Tumblr, I am not on Tumblr as in having an account, but if you post, like, fan art or something, I will see it because I lurk in the hashtag LeonSBU Tumblr hashtag every now and again because I'm always watching. So, if you post stuff, I will probably see it. I will not be able to reblog it or anything like that, but I will see it. Arlo Knox with the 3 stream streak as well. Very nice, very nice. I'm telling you, just rent interior spaces out to outsource making the city more lively to everyone else. True. Hold on real quick. We gotta... Oh, I think we lost our guy. There's our guy. There's our guy. Oh my god, I really gotta fix the Path to Leon redeem. It just does not work with anything else. Get some people to make the interior just like the Torture Nexus. That's also not a bad idea, actually. I could totally repurpose one of these buildings for a 10 builder style video, and then it could be a really nice plug for SBK as well. I don't know. I don't know. Could be neat. If only E could be read front to back, then Leo would be perfectly symmetrical. Yeah, if only E was a more cooperative letter. Jesus, I'm Minecraft brain. Wow. That was embarrassing. Right, so we've got this back looking fine. 10 builders versus Skyblock Sim Music. I want to do that. I want to do that. Like, at some point, I've been meaning to do that sometime this season. The idea of capitalist exploitation mutated the penguin so real. You did the golems wrong, did I? Oh, yes, I did. Thank you very much. Doing interiors is the real torture. Yeah, I could totally do, each person gets a room in the skyscraper or something. I don't know. This building's going to have a lot of space in it. So unfortunately, I think a lot of these buildings are just going to be empty, but it really depends on how much nuke and I lock in. Like, my personal priority is getting the kingdom filled out. As you guys know, if you're here from the SBK streams or the normal SBK survival streams, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of buildings, a lot of space over at Spruce Kingdom that we have to fill. Do I have anything in this upper section? I don't. Should I copy paste this up here? No, I shouldn't. Bumblebee, thank you for the follow. Actually, maybe I just do that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Little bit of detail on these corners. What is this for exactly? This is for the Spruce Kingdom megabase on the Skyblock Kingdoms SMP. Alright, now I need to focus on the mud texturing. We've just finished doing a whole lot of crazy bridge work over at Spruce Kingdom, i.e. Building out the giant iceboat network that connects the kingdom. So we need to start working on buildings. We need to start designing stuff. That is too in line with that, and I don't like it. We're going to move that. So yeah, we are doing some creative build designing with help from you guys, of course. I'm looking for suggestions. This penguin's frontal lobe is a cube. True. Are we getting more 10 builder vids? Yes! You will be getting more pretty soon, I hope. Depends on when I can get around to it, of course. But, I've got another one cooking. Ezzy Skies, thank you for the follow over on the Twitch side of things. Welcome on into the LeonSBU Penguin Cove. It's a bit much. I think this should get moved as well. Zen Christian, thank you for the check-in. Welcome into the stream. Wasn't Penguins part of the mob vote? It was. It unfortunately lost in the most rigged vote of all time. I'm not mad. No one's mad. If I do like a little tiny guy here, I think that would be good. Yeah, there we go. This other guy is like really getting in the way. We'll get to this one at some point. Anyways, yeah, let's see. If the copper golem got added, we can probably get penguins too. I hope so. I really hope so. My hopes are not high, but my hopes are there. How do we feel about spruce sign here? No, too unnecessary. I would have been too powerful if the penguin was added to Minecraft. This is true. This is very true. They did have to do something to nerf me. What was in the mob vote? It was crabs, penguins, and the armadillos, and the armadillo won. Most people don't remember that the armadillos are in the game, of course. Unfortunately. I would never forget about the penguins if the penguins were in the game, obviously. It was armadillo. Yes, indeed it was. I'm only a little salty about the mob vote. I'm mostly normal about it. Trust me. I'm definitely very much not still. I don't lose sleep over the 2023 mob vote or anything, of course. Gotta go eat dinner. Have a good stream. Hey, no worries. Go enjoy your food. They nerfed you. They did. They really did. They really, really did. Oh, you know what we're gonna do up here? I wonder if we can do. Does the spacing work? The spacing works. Yeah, they're starting to add in old or half-made mobs into drops. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the penguin drop is really what's happening here. It's gonna happen 1 year. Trust me, bro. Trust me, it's real. They pitted 3 baddies against each other. Nobody wins but hot girls fight. The armadillo was in the mob vote. Yes, and nobody remembers it. Right, so we have this top section here. I can actually take away this layer and we can do something fun up here. Let's do something fun up here, gamers. Really was the 2023 mob vote? It was. It absolutely was. So, ooh, you know what would be cool if only I could use anvils, because I love putting anvils at the tops of these things. I guess maybe I could use anvils, maybe. I think I'm just going to use the anvils anyways. Alyssa Dawn, thank you for the check-in. Welcome on into the stream. Love me that anvil noise. So I like this a lot, even if the colors don't really line up. Year 2678, the penguin update reel. Yeah, so we want some sort of garden up here. I think that would be really cute. Well, this whole thing actually should probably get moved up a block. I feel like this is too close to the windows. Too close to these windows. So let's take this entire thing. Let's just scooch it up a block. And we can come in with our terracotta and not there. Come in with our terracotta and get all that sorted. Something between the anvils sort of to connect them. That's not a bad idea, Real Egg Beetle. Let's try that out in just a minute. 3-stream streak. Zen Christian. Nice. Congrats on the 3-stream streak. Right, so if we like do a little bit of texturing up here as well. Rooftop chicken farm as a reference to rooftop pigeon coops. Is that a thing? Because if so, that's very cool. Does anyone actually use the multi-hotbar with Axiom? Admittedly, I don't. I really do not. I know, I'm cringe. The more I look at these anvils, though, the more they are not good. So, maybe I should have done something like... Oh, this is difficult. Or if I do waxed, weathered, cut copper. If I do like this, is that going to look a little bit better, maybe? How do we feel about this? Do we want the stairs or do we want the slabs? What do we got? What do we think here? We've got the anvils with the stairs in the middle versus the anvils with the slabs in the middle. And I'm all sad about the loss of the old update naming system. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. It was very traditional, but I'm hoping that the new system ends up being better. Stairs? Okay, I think we're rolling with the stairs. Got ya. Got ya, got ya, got ya. People are pretty universal about the stairs. All right, good. Good. I'm glad I'm making a popular decision here. Excellent. Okay, well, that looks a lot better. Then maybe a little bit of like... Oh, that's nice. That's cool. These corners are too much. I think we do... How do you guys feel about top slab under here? Oh, and then we can break up the squares with these. We can use these in here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We're doing this. Maybe a slab on the corners. Yeah, these corners were too much. Maybe lightning rods between. Now this is where we're getting a little tough because admittedly the block, like stuff like lightning rods, I think that's getting to be a little too much, especially because lightning rods have to be crafted from ingots, unlike everything else we've been using so far in this upper section that has to be crafted. That could be crafted from bars or from blocks. Because the blocks, we can get oxidized copper from trial chambers, but for stuff like trapdoors and lightning rods, we have to start with the regular copper and fully wait for it to fully oxidize, or at least oxidize up to 2 stages. So it would take a lot more time. I'm just trying to be a little survival conscious here. It's a good idea. It's just it's not the most survival practical thing. Top slap under is good. Excellent, Miss Mori. I appreciate the advice. Lit up copper bulb on the corners. Copper bulbs are a good idea. I think we do copper bulbs at the top. I think. Ooh, you know what we do here? You know what we do here? We have some sort of rooftop garden, but I still want like a point, like an Empire State Building style point. We're going to be working on that today. Probably. I don't know. To be honest with you, this building is not tall enough to be like an Empire State Building style thing. So I think we honestly just go with the rooftop garden idea, to be real with you. I think we actually just bring out the tuff and we just do a little rooftop garden. We can maybe do like a little thing in the middle. Oh, you know what we need? Oh, you know what we need? We need the water towers. We need the water tower, my water tower design from the industrial district. That's got to go on the top here. We need like 2 water towers. Okay, I see everything now. I see it all now. Ah. I see it all now. I see everything. My brain is expanding. I'm going to put that guy away. I see everything. Okay, I'm ready to game. ND Country 14, thank you for the check-in. We're going to real quick switch back to chat view. Because, if I go back to the main part of the creative server, you get massive spoilers for Spruce Kingdom. I'm not too keen on you guys being spoiled for everything we have planned for the rest of the season at Spruce Kingdom, so I'm just going to put you guys on the chat view so you don't see it. But I'm going to go grab my water tower design from that building we made earlier in the season. All right? Just going to real quick, just axiom, boop, boop. Get that up and out, right? Just block. There we go. I'm just getting my axiom selection. You guys don't get spoilers. Could I try stairs for the corners? I think the stairs would be a little much. Anyways, let's get back to the stream. Sorry about that, gamers. We are back. We are back in where? Where are we? We're here. Okay. I forgot that this build is so high up. Making a skyscraper with mud, structurally sound. Yes, indeed. Anyways, I've got my water tower here. This is what I wanted. I wanted this thing. I really like this water tower. I think it's really cool. Leon really does see all. Oh, that's my seeing all noise. Anyways, water tower. It's a nice water tower. I know. It's cool. So I'm going to have one in the corner here. Not like super on the corner, but one there. Like that. And then we going to do a second one. I want to have 2 water towers. I want to have a taller one and I want to have a shorter one. So we take this top like 2/3 of it. And we put it over here. And we bring it down. Down so it's right there. And we bring it over there. Over there. Yes, over there. Over there. And then we do the same thing with the walls, like so. And we've got these water towers up here, which is really cool. Get rid of that nonsense. Ooh, we gotta summon the Leo real fast. Took the water tower's leg privileges. Instead of a full rooftop garden, you can do smaller planters. That's exactly what I was just about to do, actually. You quite literally read my mind. Because I also have a really nice, just gonna use podzol as temporary, really cool, like, dirt box design from the Spurtle that I think should get more use. So, for example, if I do this, if I go ahead and, like, boop, 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 if I just come around here with the shells and some trapdoors in the corners. Musi is now the new top clipper. Should I be a little concerned about what you've just clipped? I'm not sure what you've just clipped, but I'll see it in Discord later. Leon sees all and knows all. No penguin statue, not on this one. This is good. I want this building to be a little bit more residential, hence the gardens, hence the lack of a big point. When we have some more like regal looking skyscraper, we will definitely be doing the penguin statue. Penguin statue is a really good idea, but I want this one to be a little more residential. Started watching recently. What's the Spurtle? It's the Spruce Turtle, the Spurtle. It's a tree farm over at Spruce Kingdom. It's I guess a dirt and tree farm to be a little more accurate. Anyways, I want to do a thing of railings around the side here. Tell me if this is spaced or cringe, but I just want to have some bars. Do you hear that? Hello? What is happening in there? Oh, that's what's happening in there. Wait, did a spider jockey come all the way up from the floor? How did it get up? A spider jockey came all the way up and it suffocated the skeleton? That's funny. That's really funny. Anyways, let's get that lit up. We don't want any of that nonsense. Here, you know what? Effect. Give LeonSBU strength, infinite, 200 true. Yeet! Here, we can just go ahead and just vine boom these guys to death. Anyways, I like the railing thing. Bar is good. Okay, excellent. I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, I think this will be smart to, like, bring it around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Shout out that one SpongeBob episode. It's giving... He gets 5 big booms. Love me, the Costco guys. They're awesome. And, yeah, I can't replace this block with something, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, but what I can do is I can have the mud, like, leach into the floor here. Oh, that's good. I like that. The geen on geen is a bit much for me. Well, in that case, would... Oh, you know what? Let's use iron bars. We have so many iron bars. We have so many iron bars. Where is it? There it is. We have so many iron bars from... There we go. From the bridge build we just did on Sunday, yesterday. So iron bars will be a little bit less geen. Yeah, no, Egg Peter, you got it. You totally just read my mind. Or I guess you read Epicast's mind. The first residents have died. True. The first residents indeed have perished. So sad. So sad. But yeah, where we're doing these mud sections, like here and here, right? Like that, or actually I like that a little bit better. These mud bits can like kind of leach in like so. So the floor isn't totally square. I hate how the anvils are disconnected like that. Cryptid Frog, thank you for the check-in. I'm going out and eat some snacks. Sounds good, Alona. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate you helping out with the building and whatnot. Enjoy your snacks. We could also do, like, for example, maybe like a piece of regular tuff there. Maybe there as well. Just to, like, kind of scuff up. I want to scuff up this roof a little bit. I don't want it to be perfectly clean, you know? I want to be a little scuffed. I want to be a little nasty. I want to be a little nasty, you know? Yeah. Those residents came dead. You've got a point there. Weathered roof. Yeah, exactly. This roof, like, there's even, like, these are water towers, right? Let's think about this logically. One of my favorite things to do as a builder is think logically about, you know, weather and erosion and time and what they do to buildings like this. These water towers are full of water. They're going to get water damage around the area where it enters the building. This is kind of just like thoughtful building 101. I guess this sounds really pretentious because I'm not an amazing builder or anything, but one of those roof access boxes with a ladder down. Yes, we need a fire escape. We 100% need a fire escape. If this is going to be a residential building, we need fire escapes. Granted, the windows are a little thin for residential buildings. It feels a little corporate. So I might change the window shape. How do we feel about the window shape? I think it's a little corporate feel. The windows feel a little corporate because they're very thin and vertical. Could I hide a dripstone somewhere and make one of the water towers leaking drips? Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't know where I'd put that. Oh, wait, hold on. We could put a dripstone right there. Oh, not right there. I had replace mode on. Sorry. And then I've completely lost my dripstone. Yeah, let's put a dripstone like there and there. Oh, we would need water. I think we would need water, though. Regardless, I like the addition of the dripstone on the water towers. I think that's very smart. Once again, water buildup, mineral buildup. It's a good idea. Only the nice apartments get a fire escape. Who cares about safety? I care about safety. I care about fire escapes. I think fire escapes are cool. I'm probably just going to do one giant ladder thing on one of these sides is going to have a giant ladder. Maybe. I don't know. To be honest with you, this building's already getting rather complex. Oh, and yes, and where the water is dripping, we should have deep slate. But specifically, the top of the deep slate. Am I going to need to bust out the old tinker? Might have to. Ari Does Arts, welcome! Thank you for the check-in. But yes, little deep slate here. Bam. That's a very smart idea. I like that. The window shape is fine for residential, and fire escapes is a good way to add detail to the side. Right, well that's true. Well, now that you mentioned the sides, we still need to bring this over to the other side. Let's go ahead and flip that and copy that over. Not there. There we go. We don't want to have the same exact bits of detailing on the other side. So let's maybe do that. That. Yeah, that's pretty good. Working on the building? Yes, indeed. It's interesting that Deep Slate has the same placing functionality as wooden logs. Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? Teach you about the triangle garment factory fire and the importance of fire safety regulations. Yep, no fire safety regulations here. We're going to put a fire escape on a building that's a little bit less detailed. Like, this would be a perfect spot for a fire escape, but my priority right now is probably these planter boxes, actually. So let's try some coarse dirt. We never actually finished these planter boxes. And these, of course, can be detailed in survival. These don't need to be done in creative, like every single plant, obviously. But what if we did like we have one big one over here. We can make that. Let's make that a 5x5. This one will be like a 3x3, and then something else here, maybe. Glow lichen on the water towers like moss buildup. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. First things first, though, I want to not do that. I want to get these pots sorted. I need to focus on one thing at a time, of course. Coarse dirt is icky dirt. Well, we can craft our own coarse dirt. I know coarse dirt's got mangrove all over it, but we can make coarse dirt as well. It's fine. It's fine. Wrong button. Let's move that out. Move this out. Move that over. Move that over. Move that over. Move that over. And then we do shelf. Shelf, shelf, shelf. That's now a 5x5. And we can stack that. There we go, 5x5. You can just bucket clutch, no need for a fire escape. True. What do you think is the most underrated blocks? Mine personally is the hanging roots. Good question. Good. Hanging roots, that's not a hanging root. Hanging roots would also be a very cool thing to put on one of these. Or just generally speaking in the city. Thought coarse dirt was bad. Well, no. Premium dirt is bad. Coarse dirt and premium dirt are different things. You gotta understand. Just because coarse dirt is coarse doesn't necessarily make it bad. I've been saying premium dirt is coarse as a way to slander it, but that's different. I'm allowed to slander things because I'm just a skibbity little guy, you know? If you do a 3x3, we can probably fit a second 3x3 in somewhere. Which would be really nice if I do like not put it in the floor. If I were to do like a 2x2, maybe. Or a 2x3, I could put it here. That would be nice. The penguin can commit a bit of slander for enrichment. Exactly! Music gets me. I can do a couple little planter boxes here, right? Be very, maybe like a little offset, you know? Because nothing's perfectly symmetrical in this kind of environment. It's an old city, you know? Things are a little bit off kilter every now and again. Things can't be too straight. It is Skyblock Kingdoms after all, you know? Also, don't forget the access. True. I did forget the access. Access goes here, I guess. Yeah, I guess it goes there. No, I should go around one of the corners, maybe. You're on fire with these jokes today. Thanks. So you get up here with one of those enclosed rooftop stairwells or a trap door. Still figuring that out. I'm thinking we have a tiny little stairwell somewhere, but then we also have this nonsense in here. Oh, this is just me misplacing my stuff. That can all go. Stairwell leading to a ladder up to the roof. Yeah, interiors, I am hashtag not worried about interiors right now. So forgive me for not really caring about interiors very much because it's not my priority right now. My priority is getting exteriors figured out. Because this literally just goes into the window. Like, that sucks. Fish time. Hi, Avid. We could get rid of this window, maybe? Slab? I could get rid of this window, but it feels weird to just have that window be gone. But then I can't really fit... I guess I could put it in the middle, maybe? Let's try putting it in the middle. I put it like there. Then I can fit a bit more stuff. That's good. That is good. Right, like I have... Not that block, but I have these 5 blocks to work with. That is gonna have to be good enough. You replace the 2x3 garden. It should line up with stairs in the middle. Yeah, but I like my gardens where they are. Yes, no, I agree that it's almost right in the middle. Yes, I could replace that very easily and have a stairway up. But maybe I should just do that. No, you're right. You're right. This is too awkward. This is a little bit too awkward. Let's just get rid of that. We never saw that. A spiral staircase. Yeah, like, I'm gonna build a few stairs going down, and that's it. Pretend the window is broken by covering it a little. How did I end up here from being in Lagundo's chat when I went AFK? I don't know. How did you end up here? Well, Legs probably raided into Duvid, and then Duvid is now raided into me. So that's, I guess, there you go. But yeah, I could have a little hut here. If we had, like, quite literally a little shack of some variety. We could even do, like a little bit of that. Like a little bit of that, you know? I like leaving the deep slate here, but let's do our same polished tough stair design, but let's also do a cobbled deep slate stairs, because we want to keep the idea of the water damage coming down. I really like that idea. Small roof shelter. Oh, Legs raided into Mig, who raided into Duvid, who raided into me. Got it. Okay. Makes sense. Big ol' raid chain today, huh? What are those little enclosed stair buildings on the top of buildings even called? I don't know. Rooftop access something? I'm blindly guessing here as much as you are. It's going to have to be a little janky because we have this thing here. Somehow followed it without even being there. Yeah, it happens in these Premier chains. Let's put a work in progress flyer. Yeah, real. If I do like... What if... Does a hanging sign go here? A hanging sign most definitely does not go here, but what if it did? Ah! Ah! Wait, can I go higher? Hold on. No, that's about as high as I could go. Okay. The hanging signs don't actually look good there. That's a shame. What I wanted to do was indent them a little bit here, and then put a regular sign. But then I got all excited about the hanging signs, and then I went, hi, Leon. And that way it looks a little more even with that side, and yada yada yada, and the blue goo, and you know, making real penguin sounds. I wish I could make real penguin sounds. I would be so powerful. I made another by accident. Right, so this is probably just going to be 2 blocks tall. That'd make a good animatic. Actually, what do penguins sound like? They make really loud and annoying cawing sounds that I cannot make with my surprisingly unpenguiny voice. Mix some shelves in to break it up if you want. Good idea. We do have shelves now. Can't forget about the shelves. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like them shelves. We're not going to shelf that because that's on this side. If we were to shelf there, it would be weird. And also, I realize now this is going to have a roof. So the water damage is not hitting this stair. It's actually going to be hitting the roof. We got to keep that in mind. Okay, so slabs for the roof. I'm thinking the same waxed weathered kind of nonsense we've been doing thus far. We just do a little bit more of this, you know? What if we actually just make it like not overhang, but we do a little... Got ads? Real. The range of human sound abilities is genuinely impressive. I don't doubt that other people can do a good penguin sound. I'm just saying I can't do a good penguin sound. Some of them make real long crooning noises. Interesting. Should sneak Among Us into other people's creative builds. Good idea. Just can't do that on stream because generally speaking, the creative server is just like spoiler territory all the time. I mean, it is for Spruce Kingdom. You'll notice we're about 10,000 blocks away from spawn, from the center of the world. And that's because actual Spruce Kingdom has spoilers, as well as like every other kingdom. Anyways, instead of a copper thing here, let's do something that feels a little bit more aged, more water damaged, right? We could do like a tough brick. Because this is going to be leaking that drippy nonsense on here. So what if we even did... What if we even did the waxed oxidized here? That looks a bit like water damage. Yeah. Hey, a Penguin Man. Gravestone 113. Welcome in. Penguin calls. Thank you for the YouTube link. Can't look at that right now, but helpful resource for anybody that's interested, I guess. Oh no, there's water damage in the roof. The roof can have water damage. Yeah, the roof is definitely having some water damage here. Anyways, we have our crappy little shack here. That's cool. Thank you for the fish. Gonna clone these down and down. And then we are not going to think about where that staircase leads to because it doesn't matter. Are hanging roots obtainable in SBK? Yes, you can get rooted dirt from Oak Kingdom because they have domain over azalea trees, or you can get it from a wandering trader. Leads to my room. Sick. Ooh, I can put signs on the inside. That's cool. Loud and kind of annoying. Yeah, penguin noises suck in real life. They're not good. The water would flood the building over time. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that much water, thankfully. But yeah, so we got ourselves a little shack here. We got ourselves some planters. We're going to do a little bit more of this tough nonsense here, just for a little bit of scuffness. Love me some scuffness. Make one sign say skibbity. I will somewhere. Replace the trapdoor and shelf under the water damage with dark oak. Yes! Well, the thing is, dark oak trapdoors have a very different texture, so I'm not really sure that would look good. But we can definitely try the shelf and that. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. This doesn't really look right now, though. Let's do a deep slate brick. And then maybe instead of the oxidized, we do tough here. Yeah, that's good. That looks really good. It's like you dipped this one corner in the water. That's crazy. Ah, nice. Okay, well, we've got our roof, folks. We've got our first skyscraper. I still need to do some more detailing around the sides, but as far as I'm concerned, the quote-unquote skyscraper, we've got our first residential high-rise. Let's say that. How about that? Oh, I guess we should do a door. We never actually did a door. Oopsie. All right, stripped dark oak is my go-to for these kinds of things. We could... Oh, you know what? Let's get fancy. Let's get real fancy. Let's use the backside of the dark oak shelf. Oh, we're getting real fancy here. Okay. Dark oak door. Obviously, we need an actual door to get in. There we go. Sides missing texture. Yeah, no, we need a texture of the sides, for sure, for sure. This is too plain. Back from my snack break, what did I miss? Well, we did some more texturing. We're working on a door. Now we did this top section with some planters and a little hut for roof access that goes absolutely nowhere. 2 water towers, a bit of water damage. Now we're going and using the back side of the dark oak shelf. I love having my midstream brain blasts. This is awesome. Because not only can we put shelves here, and it makes a phenomenal door, but we can take dark oak signs and put them on the bottom here and the top. Now that's a nice door right there. That's a very nice door. Let's take some chiseled tough bricks, and let's do that. That's an excellent door. That's a freaking phenomenal door right there. I'm very proud of that. Let's do a button for good measure. Let's do maybe 2 dark... That's not a dark oak button. 2 dark oak buttons for good measure. Doesn't do anything. That's a nice door right there. That's an excellent door. Love me some shelves. Smaller door in the middle of a bigger door is really funny, but also historically accurate. Interesting. Gonna go have to hope the rest of the stream goes well. Hey, no worries. Killin' XCD, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. All right, let's get to a little bit more texturing here. This we can kind of just do real fast with the replace mode. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And then we can maybe use a little bit of dripstone. I mean, I'm being very, very sparing with the dripstone. It's got eyes now. You're right, it does. Big door. Adding the signs is a great idea. Thank you, Cumulupine. Yeah, Cumulupine. Okay, excellent. Can you just axiom to texture really quickly? Yeah, I might do that, but I don't know. I've always kind of been more of a manual texturing kind of guy, so. Plus, some of these bits I want to be really, like, it's going to be really small. very tiny bits of texturing. This back, we're just going to leave very plain. Tell you what, we're going to do windows at the top. We're going to bring these windows over. But I don't want to do any more sort of texturing or any more windows on the back here. Not yet. The Golem says Gargoyles Genius. Jay, welcome into the stream. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Couldn't hanging signs also work for the front door? Probably. Probably. I'll have to, well, we might try that on a future build, actually. Nice muddy walls. Thank you. Yeah, mud. Very realistic to put in a city skyscraper, I know. Chill Nebula, thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Penguin Cove. Chilling out in here while I'm at work sounds good. Jay, appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to hang here as long as you like, of course. We're doing some creative building tonight for SBK. Yeah, looks pretty good. Maybe like a little dripstone stuck in there like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's excellent. Okay, good. Texturing done. Windows in place. Obviously, it's mainly the front side that has the details, but I think this is a pretty dang good build right here. I think this is looking pretty nice. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Gamers, I think that's one build done. Woo! We got a build done, folks. We finished a creative build. We've got more to come. I'm going to make a second one that's essentially just like sort of a color swapped version of this. But we did it, folks. We got a build done. Cryptid Frog, thank you very much. It looks great. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Take a little sip of my seltzer. And let's move on to the next one. So this is going to be building number 1. This obviously has a pretty large footprint. If you were to compare the footprint of this build to one of these discs, it takes up a lot of space. So the second one we're going to make, and Mia Strix, thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Penguin Cove. The second build, I'm going to copy this because I want to keep a lot of the design elements, but the second build is going to be a little thinner. It's not going to be quite as wide. Going to head off now. Nixie Bam, sounds good. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for tuning into the stream today. Have a great rest of the stream, Leon, and everyone else. Thank you very much. Yes, I know it's late for everybody in Europe or other parts of the world that are not North America. Please do go get some rest. Don't feel like you have to be here. Go take care of yourself. But I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, first build done. Now, second one, what I think we're going to do is we're just going to like push it in a little bit. We're just going to push it in a tiny, tiny bit. I'm thinking, for example, if we were to take these last few blocks here and just smush them into where the other window is, or maybe one block out from where the other window is. Oh, I messed up my thing. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll figure it out. Penguin statue now. Yeah, I think let's find a place to put a penguin statue in this one. I think that would be cool. Let's do it. Let's do it, gamers. Forgot the bottom floor. Yeah, I did. We'll have to go get that in a minute. But if we were to move this in 2 blocks, like that. Oh, that actually looks really good on its own. I should have done that for the other build. That already actually looks really good, like proportions-wise. We're going to still try and make it sprucey, obviously. Going to have to remove this water tower for now. But if I do the same exact thing, start with the anvil, where that anvil is. Bring it in by 2. Yeah, that just looks good. You could put the penguin statue on top of this building to replace the water towers. Yeah, I think this one is going to have more of a roof. Not like a flat roof with stuff. Copper statue of Liber Penguin. But first things first, we got to start with the bottom as always. We have to obviously make some adjustments here. Xylophone PNG, thank you for checking in. We obviously have to make some adjustments here because we just squished this whole thing in by 2 blocks. We have to fix it. Maybe we do a block swap with oxidized copper instead. I would maybe get rid of some of these bars as well. What am I even listening to right now? I don't like... Why is that song on my playlist? Here I thought a penguin statue would be 1 black concrete, 1 white concrete, 1 acacia button. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Bring that over. Get rid of some of that copper bar. Oh, did I just totally... I did the move tool instead of the clone tool. Good job, Leon. Good job. Very skibbity of you. All right, so that looks pretty good. Hey, hold on a minute. Welcome on in, Viking Raiders. Thank you. Oh, I'm in the building. Hold on. Welcome on in, Leon for partner. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome on into the stream, you guys. Hello. Oh my god, enjoy the MLG sound effects. Hello, Viking Raiders. Welcome into the stream, Viking. Hope you had a great stream. I saw you're moving some mobs around with Duve. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a great stream today. Thank you so much for the raid. And Lunar Lou, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that very much. Is this the stolen skyscraper you're working on? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed it is. Oh my god. Savage Kitsune, Locatus, Roger Bray, Eternally Dylan, Beck, Arson, Viking, Secret Looney, Lunar Lou, Countess Cookie, and Cameron Ray. Thank you so much for the check-ins. Ooh, I gotta eat a fish real fast. I did. Excellent. Fantastic. Very happy to hear that. The thin building looks better than the large one. Yeah, it kind of does. I'm not going to lie. This build actually looks better. For all the folks coming in now, first of all, thank you for being here. And Lunar Gem with the Prime sub as well. The hype train has started on the channel. Oh my. We are doing some creative building here on Skyblock Kingdoms. Gonna go hang out with the GF. I'll be lurking. Sounds good, Viking. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. We just finished this high-rise right here. I'm hesitant to call them skyscrapers because they're not super tall. But yeah, we just finished this building with this front side, and we got these water towers up here. We got this going on. We're working on a thinner one right here. Low-key, this thin one looks so good. I might just keep this as is and change this one around. I don't know. It low-key looks better. It looks better now that I've squished it. Anyways, we've finished this build. We've copied it over, and we're essentially going to make multiple versions of slightly different sizes and block palette swaps and whatnot. I want to experiment a little bit with this one. I want to maybe use some deep slate or some sort of different terracotta here. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. We're doing some creative build. Guys, at any point during this stream, feel free to shout out some suggestions, some pieces of build advice. I am watching the chat. I am open to any and all build feedback from you guys. We're getting a lot done here, and I'm getting some really good suggestions from the chat on YouTube and Twitch today. So yeah, I'm also on YouTube and Twitch as well. If anybody is only on one of the platforms and wants to hop over to the other one, you can go ahead and do so. Exclamation point socials will take you to my Twitch, among everything else. And oh my lord, okay, hold on a minute. What is happening here? Arson is on fire with the 5 gifted subs. Holy! Thank you so much, Pagan subs. Let's go. Thank you so much for the support. The 5 gifted subs. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate the support very, very much. Folks, we are on to a level 3 hype train already. Whew, okay. Excellent. Excellent. Arson is on fire. You are amazing. Thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. Anyways, let's get back into this. Enjoy the subs, everybody. The windows look great on the small one. Could do the same size on the bigger one, but put 2 beside each other. Possibly. Dark Horse with the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Try out a wedge building like the old iron building in NYC might blend well with the high-rise apartments. Not a bad idea. We should do... I think you're talking about that one that's shaped like a triangle. Yes, I know what you're talking about, I think. This one I might keep as is. And then this one we change... I don't know. I like both of them, to be honest with you. I agree that it looks really nice when it's thin. But this one, it has its own merit as well. I think... Maybe we fixed the designs. Dude, you are an awesome person. Dark Horse 31, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. It's called the Iron Building. Okay, got it. Yeah, thank you so much for the bits, Dark Horse. I really, really appreciate it. This one looks pretty good. This one still looks good, but we could experiment a little bit. Let's clone this again. Or actually, let's clone this small one. The small one is also going to be a little more practical, because if you guys aren't familiar with Spruce Kingdom, our entire kingdom is essentially made up of these giant discs everywhere. We've got some really cool Sprodway networks and whatnot going on. Curiosity Peaks, thank you for the check-in. We've got a lot of cool stuff with these discs, but of course, square or rectangular building on circular disc doesn't always mesh together super well, so we're going to need to make some more like creatively shaped buildings, for lack of a better word, which is going to be interesting. Of course, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We got a hype train going on the Twitch side of things. Bubbly Bee, thank you for the check-in. Really, really appreciate the support coming in tonight. And yeah, I'm chilling, making some cool buildings on Skyblock Kingdoms on the creative server. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Cameron Ray, I got you. I shall be going sunflower mode for the next 5 minutes. Or Pearl, thank you for the check-in. Love the golem gargoyles. Yes, this is a suggestion from chat. I think it's awesome. Talls, thank you for the check-in. Ooh, and I got myself a fish as well. I have to turn off sunflower mode briefly when I get fed. But regardless, yeah, the golems are awesome. This one, let's mess with. Let's mess with this one. Let's go into our axiom mode here. Let's make this one look a little bit different. So first things first, I think let's try swapping out the tough for deep slate. That's like an easy block swap we can do. Lilex Phantom 08, thank you for the check-in. We can do like the slabs as well if we do. I notice if you use what is it? Deep slate, polished deep slate slabs. If I grab those, if I use the brush tool, I can use the copy properties tool to change that around. Lynn Larson Art, thank you for the check-in. If I just kind of select all of these slabs around here. Boop. Boop. There we go. Yeah. Using the Axiom brush tool allows me to keep the properties. So it's like if it's a double slab, it stays the double slab. If it's, I don't know, a top slab, it stays a top slab. It's very, very practical. Something you could add to the window help variation would be little flower pots in the window using dirt and shelves. Oh, that's a good idea. We should have some like gardeny looking stuff. That would be really nice. Vex, thank you for the check-in. Tough to deep slate, weathered to pristine copper. Make the upper section kind of blue. I think deep slate and copper is going to be too steampunky, for lack of a better word. It's going to be a little too steampunky. I just want to try swapping this out to deep slate, seeing how it looks. We can do these swaps as well. That would be polished deep slate wall. There we go. Yeah, because when you do the fill mode, it doesn't keep the properties, which is really annoying. If there's a way to hold on, is there a way to fill? Yeah, there's no way to copy properties here. I don't know. Don't act like you don't love the steampunk. I do, but that's not the vibe we're going for with these buildings. They're not supposed to be fantasy. They're supposed to be somewhat realistic. Folks, Hype Train has just completed. Apparently we just got that emote. I don't really know what that means, but hey, enjoy the emote, I guess. I really don't know how Hype Trains work regarding the emotes and stuff, but yeah. You're listening to Steam Powered Giraffe right now, aren't you? I am not. I am actually not. But yeah, so that looks all right. Well, let's get the rest of it to be deep slate before we make any more comments. Let's try getting this to be all deep slate, and we'll see what happens. So we're doing what? The chiseled deep slate. Shauna with the 7 stream streak. Good evening, Sigma. I thought you said good morning for a second.
What the Sigma?
What the Sigma is happening here? Let's do deep slate. What can this be? Let's try tiles. I'm not super convinced this is gonna look good just yet, but let's give it a shot. Malulu Plug and Shauna, thank you for the check-ins. Welcome on in. What is that style called you're aiming towards? I don't know, like kind of like old school skyscrapers. Not like the new not like modern ones that are full of like glass and stuff, but like old school, I guess Art Deco would be the word for it. Then, of course, all this tuff looks weird. So we're going to have to swap all that out. That can become deep slate, like so. Looks fine. 60s, 70s era high-rise. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. This bottom section, what if we actually replace this with the waxed, weathered, cut copper slab? Let's instead of using the tuff down there, what if we use the slabs? I think that would be cool actually. Let's put some copper in here. Maybe swap for calcite. Calcite would be very bright. I'm not what do you talk about swapping for calcite? Because I'm thinking any amount of calcite would be a little too bright here. I think this bottom section then can be all kind of put some copper around this bottom section here. The copper. Well, calcite does not have slabs, not in vanilla Minecraft at least, so it would be very hard to use properly here. Diorite. Swap the brick and tile positions. Yeah, it doesn't look quite right, does it? Does not look quite right. I'm a little puzzled here, yeah. Maybe the tiles need to become, or the bricks need to become tiles? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it as is, and we'll see what happens. But I like the idea of the copper here. We're gonna not use the same. I love this guy here. I love this guy so much, but we gotta find something different to put here because it's too similar to the other building. So we get rid of all that. We're gonna have to come in here anyways and find a new block that's not the light gray terracotta. I know it sucks to lose the guy in the middle there, but and same thing with the gargoyles. I think we're gonna have to remove those. Let's do slab like that because I want to integrate more differences between these. We already did the gargoyles. We can do something different, you know. And Teddy, thank you for the check-in. Good to see you. Welcome into the stream. I'm busy just unaliving copper golems. Don't mind me. Average Monday night business, you know. What about using some dark oak wood in the bottom for details? Brown would help break up the black. Colored glass oxide daisy. Oh, that would be cute. That would be cute. Rain spouts. Let's see. First of all, that's a bit much. This is all a bit much over here. And are these? Those are not full blocks. Right. Hotel sign. JGem Arts, welcome into the stream. Good to have you here. Rain spouts, maybe. You could use armor stand magic. I'm going to stay away from armor stand magic for this build or these skyscraper builds because if we get too detailed, we're going to be here for the next 3 years making skyscrapers. And we only have 6 months left in this season, so we got to get going. We got to lock in. Yeah, I appreciate the suggestion, but it's going to be a little bit much if I start using armor stands. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We can have different colored panes. What if you did like a cyan or maybe a white stained glass pane? What do you guys think? There's cyan and there's white. Because here we're using gray. Oh, why don't we use light gray? Light gray is going to look better than, I think, cyan. Yeah, light gray looks the best. Light gray looks the best. There we go. We were using dark gray. Now we use the light gray. Well, what we could do. Oh my god, I've got so many ideas here. Oh, I got so many ideas. We could do this. Yeah. We could have them alternate like that. Cyan for sure. Oh, somebody liked the cyan though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shauna, I'm sorry. I didn't like the cyan. I think this is a little bit better, though. Nice dusty light gray windows. White's too bright. Yeah, yeah. The pattern is good. The pattern is good. Big fan of the pattern. We could put something here. Somebody was saying Oxide Daisy. That's a really cute idea. It's a little UHCG nod. That's not what that's supposed to do. Right? If I just like It's like 3, and then it's surrounded by... Cyan is nice, but the pattern is better. Yeah. Said that before the grays. Yeah, fair enough. Ivo Lego Master, hey, thanks for stopping by. If you got to get going, that is all good. Appreciate you stopping by. Go get some rest. Go enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah, what are we doing to fix this, the whole thing? Oh, another thing we can do, we can take a different kind of shelf. Tell you what, do we use a different kind of copper here? Some granite to differentiate the two. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna get to the top. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the top. Let me just have a little sip of my water first. What if we did oxidized copper? Let's just try it. Let's be a little silly and try something new here. We got all the slabs we can replace with waxed, oxidized copper slab. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. This way we could have something like maybe warped instead of the dark oak down here. We're getting a little more fantastical. I know. Waxed, oxidized copper. We put some of this in here. Abyssal Ronan and Waveno, thank you for the check-ins. Welcome into the stream, you guys. Nice, dusty light gray windows. I know. And maybe this middle section, because the thing is, we not only have bar. 3 most least favorite things to do whilst terraforming, or whilst building. Oh man, that's a tricky question. I think the most difficult aspect of building for me is starting. Once I'm on a roll, and I'm locked in. But starting builds can be like painful for me. I know that's not really this kind of answer you were looking for, but that is my answer. Starting is rough sometimes. So yeah, let's just make this all oxidized copper. Brain took a minute there. And we'll see if we go from there. I should be able to clone this over, like so. If I just boop, boop, maybe. There we go. That mostly worked. Okay. Oh, I like what you're doing with the copper. Thank you. Yeah, I think more copper here is a little better. This way, what we can also do, as you guys just saw, right before Viking raided in, if you guys didn't see this, if you guys weren't here before the Viking raid, you didn't see that I absolutely love this door design. We're using the backside of the dark oak shelf for this incredibly sick door design, and I absolutely love this. So we're going to be using different kinds of shelves. We're going to be using different kinds of shelves to get these different kinds of doors. Right, and because we're using the oxidized copper, which is more blue than the weathered copper, we can come in here with the warped stuff, like the warped button and the warped door and the warped sign and all that, and it matches up a lot. That's not what I meant. There we go. It matches up a lot better. Apologies for all the sign flashing nonsense. So that fits a little bit better. It's not perfect. They're definitely still different hues. But it's alright. Oh! We could use... What if we did prismarine instead of oxidized copper? That way we could use walls here instead of bars? What do you guys think? Prismarine? If I grab some prismarine here. Prismarine? I can't speak. Prismarine or oxidized copper? Because we could easily get some prismarine from Doke. It wouldn't be that like they sell it. Not Inkomu, welcome into the stream. We're doing some creative building right now. All advice greatly appreciated on the YouTube and Twitch chats. Feel free to drop your suggestions, your pieces of advice for the builds I'm currently working on. Mixing both actually works well. Interesting accent? I don't have an accent. I'm just a normal guy. What if, like, the lower section is... Oh, you know what? Yeah, what if where there's full blocks, we keep the copper, but otherwise we use prismarine? You think a fully oxidized copper door would work in that door? Or should be a warped wood door? Let's try an oxidized copper door. That's a good idea. We could try some trap doors as well instead of signs. Let's do like a temporary floor here. Trisha Rose, thank you for the check-in. Welcome on into the stream. Yeah, let's try a little bit of this. Because we obviously don't have, like, copper signs or buttons or shelves. But if we did that... S. Hello, Trisha. Welcome. Prismarine wall pillars, but oxidized copper trim. So you're saying... this should all be copper. We keep the prismarine in the walls. Interesting. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. It's Scuff. Thank you for the follow. The warp signs are a little bit too dark. Is there nothing else we can put on there that, like, is up against the wall? I guess not. I guess it's just that. Actually, waxed, oxidized. Let's play around with the copper bars a little bit. I might like that a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's good. That's good. We're doing that. Oh, can I, like... No. There we go. That's good. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Copper trim prismarine bars. I think that's good. I think that's very good. How's building going? Hello, Leos. Welcome. Welcome. Building is going well. Nabbit Plays, welcome on in as well. Welcome on into the YouTube side of things. Building is going very well. I am currently working on some high rises here. We've got this one, or I guess this one we made first, and then I squished it in a little bit, and we actually like this one more now that it's squished. So I'm going to try and make some changes to this, maybe. I don't know. I really like both of these. I might just use these two, but just in different parts of the kingdom, or we change something like really minor. And hey, Teddy with the 10 stream streak. Wow, that is a lot of streams. Congratulations. Oh, but something we do need to fix up here. We never fixed these anvils. We never fixed the roof situation up here when we shrunk the buildings. Anyways, yeah, that's what we're up to. It's been pretty cool. Appreciate you stopping by. And I hope you enjoy the stream. If I get rid of that, yeah, that's a good looking roof right there. We can roll with that. Could you make a chicken wing? No, that's not going to fit the vibes. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to copy air because I'm like merging these two different designs together and it's not quite working. Let's see, bring that. So this needs to go to the back. I think I need to go lie down. The fatigue curse is getting you. See ya. Hey, Z-Tech, no worries. Hope you feel better soon. And, okay, these sides of the buildings are fine. The development here is crazy. I know. We're cooking. We're locking in, gamers. We're doing great. We are getting a lot of work done. That door looks great. Yeah, no, I think that door looks good with the warped and the oxidized copper. I think that looks very good. Oh, the tuff does not look good there at all. Okay, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah, the prismarine walls work a lot better there. Just two, welcome on in. Good to have you in the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. I'm working on some city buildings right now. Thank you for the check-in as well. We are super duper locked in on some building right now. It has been very, very fun. Tell you what though, these walls need to have their block updates. Block updated. It's Scuff, thank you for the check-in. Problem with Prismarine is that it changes color. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? But we're just going to have to roll with it. It doesn't always work, but I think it's going to work most of the time with the color of this copper, and I think that's about all I can ask for. So we're just going to clean up this... Wrong block. We're going to clean up this little bit of roof trim up here. Don't know why that was a full block. Maybe we do that. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's good. Just done editing some photos. Now I relax. Sounds good. Enjoy your enjoy your relaxation. Hope you enjoy the stream. And yeah, appreciate you stopping by. Maybe to differentiate this one from the wider one, remove the central spruce beam and have some by the corners. That's a good idea. Yes, Evelyn. Oh, very good idea. Very good idea. Thank you, Evelyn. Yes. Okay. We're also we're going to completely change this upper section. This is not going to be the same terracotta. I like the idea of using terracotta as a base, but we need to pick one that works. We have cyan terracotta. We have like different kinds of terracotta. I think the brown is going to be too brown. Can I use the mini blocks? I could use a little bit of mini blocks, maybe. Accidentally went in a cave for an hour, got stuck, had to dig out, and your stream kept giving me jump scares every time I heard mining. Skulk, trust me. I think, I don't think so. Cyan terracotta. This building's becoming very gray and very dark. This deep slate is kind of too dark now, isn't it? Or we do brick of some kind. Yeah, what block am I using for this upper section? I worry that this deep slate is too dark now, but I don't know what else I would use here. Although the more I look at the deep slate, the more it is mainly full blocks, so I could get away with like cyan terracotta, maybe? Lodestone for texturing amongst the deep slate. Lodestones are more of a stone color. I think that's going to stick out way too much against the deep slate. I like the idea of using lodestones, though. The upper section needs to be darker. It does, but I think that this bottom section is too dark. That's my problem. This bottom section is too dark. What if it was just all cyan terracotta? What then? Because we have the ability, we have lots of terracotta. No, that's too bright now. This is difficult, isn't it? Guys, what do you think? Should this just be deep slate? Should this just all be deep slate? I really want to use the cyan terracotta somewhere. I think it's a great block. What if I just did like a ring of it around the top here? And yes, I know these little decoration bits are still here. We gotta remove these too. You say dark stone bricks like that's in the game. Not really sure what you're getting at here. Playing with the top and coming back to the bottom to adjust it later. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I do like that ring of the cyan terracotta, though. Yeah, you're either... Okay, so you're either thinking of Blackstone or you're trying to mess with me. Okay, Blackstone. Blackstone is going to be too dark. Blackstone is darker. I gotta say, cyan terracotta, I like that. I like that. That's good. That's good. This I think we can get rid of. Frankly, a lot of these decorations I think we can just get rid of. I know, we're boring. We're boring. We're getting rid of all the fun stuff here. Deep slate bricks is probably the thought. Yeah, yeah. That's good. Dark gray concrete powder. Interesting. That is a very good idea. I'm going to try a little bit of that. It makes those windows very small, though. Right, like if I throw some windows in here. Now they're a little bit larger. This is weird, though, having this one... What do I do here? Try something light for the top, like calcite and diorite mixed. Yeah. Solid black concrete building. Just the abyss in the form of a high-rise. Real. Yeah. This window is giving me some trouble right now. If I just do glass... Okay, I think I don't like the chiseled deep slate. I think it's too much. And Septarian Flare, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on into the LeonSBU Penguin Cove. Congratulations, you are now a penguin, whether you like it or not. Apartments in real life have itty bitty windows. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. I've got an idea. Let's just not do this upper section entirely. Let's just only have a lower. This upper section sucks. I don't want this here. I've decided I don't want this here. This is just going to be removed. We're just going to completely take this out. We're going to take this whole thing out. I've decided it's cringe and I don't want it anymore. It's going to take that whole thing out. We're going to move this entire thing down, and then we're going to finally get to texturing this upper section up here. How about that? I'm definitely not crashing out about my inability to figure out the bottom section. Definitely not. Definitely not. It failed the vibe check. It did. It absolutely did. We're just going to have one. We're just going to have one, and then our problems will all be solved, or something like that. Right? We can not do that. We can put little bits of stuff up here. There we go. If you ever want a nice reinforced looking corner, remember you can encase with walls, creating a bit of a pier at the corner. Interesting. That is a good idea. I do like the walls in the corners here. Yeah, no, that upper section 100% failed the vibe check. This looks so pretty. Thank you. I think that looks pretty good. There's kind of a lot of prismarine on this front, though. We gotta leave it. We gotta leave it. Let's move to the upper section. Bricks are going to be a little much. I want to use a terracotta. I've kind of have my heart set on using a terracotta, but what, though? The white terracotta is very warm. What do we think about white terracotta here? Loving the color palette already? I'm glad. I'm hit or miss about it. Penguin is big noob. Thank you for the follow. That's an awesome username. It's too light, I think. Penguin is big noob. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, the light blue the white terracotta is pretty light. If we were to use like light blue, then I think it becomes too blue. Interesting question to have. What do we put here? Do we use more of the cyan? Not sure I like the white with the deep slate and prismarine. Yeah. Too light, I think. Green. Green terracotta is a little dark, but maybe... Let's try green terracotta. Yeah, Cryptid Frog, good idea. Let's try. The blue is clashing, I agree. How do we feel about green? The green, I think, is too saturated almost. Oh, wait, I've got an idea. What's the vibe you're going for? Uptown funk, downtown snoot, or the don't go there side of town? Good question. Somewhere in the middle, I think. You know what? I want to shrink this. No, the green is too much. I'm looking at it now. The green is way too much. Make it all bricked up. No, I think that's going to be too much. The green is too yellow. I like the green, but on a different kind of build. the thing is, there's so much contrast here with the deep slate, the prismarine, and the oxidized copper. Clay block? No, clay block is going to be too light as well. I can already tell you that. Because this is feeling like a dungeon now. It's feeling like a freaking dungeon. It looks great with the tuff. The tuff looks awesome. This whole section, I'm not vibing with very much. A light yellow blended in. Okay, we're actually going to switch back to the iron bars here, because I liked the prismarine at first, but it's becoming too much. Use concrete and throw in powdered concrete to break it up. Let's try some concrete, yeah. I've been biased towards terracotta because it's a little bit easier to get. Because we have their big terracotta setup at the villager trading hall over at the Dollagers setup. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Okay, we're getting rid of those trapdoors as well. That's better. Okay, good. We got that sorted. Yeah, let's try some concrete. That's not how you spell concrete. That's what cities are like, dungeons. Fair enough. Light gray concrete, gray concrete. I feel like it would be one of those. Light gray concrete looking promising so far. There's a sand shop now, so it's less bad. True. Plus, we actually get half price on sand. You'll hear more about that in my coming episode on Saturday. By the way, new SBK episode coming Saturday, December 20th. Yes, December 20th. Oh my god, this episode is going to be wild. This episode has got everything in it. It's got lore, it's got builds, it's got trades, it's got conflicts, it's got Throckmorton's scavenger hunt. It's got Duvid. It's got everything. It's gonna be such a good episode. So excited for that episode. Mixed andesite with that concrete. True. Regular andesite is tough to get. Polished andesite is a maybe. Funnily enough, light gray wool or light gray concrete powder would actually work really well. Oh yeah, light gray concrete powder maybe. Or gravel. No, not gravel. Gravel's too pink. Earliest episodes about the half off. No, this is a recent thing. No one was selling sand until recently, so I don't... How do you get so good at building? Scorpion flytrap, good question. Practice. That's the only real answer there is out there. Practice. I know it's the boring answer. Stone? Let's see. What if we just use regular old stone? Yeah. I like that. Yeah, let's do stone. And maybe little bits of andesite for the detailing. Okay. We need to start locking in and just get this entire thing, what do you call it? Turned into the light gray concrete. I'm even going to just probably erase the windows as well, because I want to redo the window designs here. Yeah, gravel to me has like a pinkish warm hue to it. Some cobble and some mossy cobble in with it. So no, because then it's actually going to look like a medieval dungeon. Right, so these windows look really nice over there. We need something different here. We need a different window style. Or maybe we keep the same window style. It is pretty nice. Okay, I'm sorry. This bottom section keeps bothering me. I need to change it. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. We're gonna be changing this a lot, but I've got an idea to make this better. We're gonna go bricks. Right? This was feeling too like medieval steampunk fantasy dungeon for me, and it just was not vibing with me. We're gonna go bricks. We're gonna go warm colors. I think what it is it all feels too cold. It all felt really cold to me. Maybe. Either way, I have something in mind that I know is going to work. The windows are fine. Okay, I think we leave the windows as is, yes. But this is all got to go. This is going to become brick. And then we are going to use spruce shelves. Going to go now. Yeah, good. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Good. No worries if you got to get going. Appreciate you stopping by. And yeah, have a good rest of your night. Good aesthetic, just not for Spruce Kingdom. Yeah, no, it's a good aesthetic for sure. But it's not... It does not fit the Spruce Kingdom city at all. We're going to change the cyan terracotta as well. We could even throw a little bit of granite in here if we're feeling fancy. Use regular iron bars instead of the copper ones. Maybe. I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking, to be honest with you. I just need to lock in for a little bit and see where my mind goes. I need to go to my LeonSBU Mind Palace. Granite trim. Yeah. If we could do granite around the trim here. I think that's a good idea. Let's try that. Right, because we could take the granite walls, maybe? Granite, Activate brain mode, yes. Because the thing is, with this brick, we got to get rid of the copper as well. I think this is going to be all polished granite. Right, let's actually do like an axiom replace here. Let's get rid of all of these slabs. All of these slabs are going to become the polished granite slabs. We'll figure out what to do about the vertical sections in a little bit. But for now, that all becomes polished granite slabs. This becomes polished granite. You fix up that little section here. Yeah, okay. The deep slate. Okay, guys, the wrong move was the deep slate. We can use deep slate, but it cannot be this like dark dungeon looking thing in the front. That is just not the vibe. I'm thinking we actually don't even do walls here. We just do walls on the outer sections here. Granite or polished granite? Well, there aren't polished granite walls, so we have to go for regular granite walls here. But here, do little bits of terracotta, little bits of granite, right? Yeah, this, I just want to not have anything there. It's a bit red now. Oh, it definitely is red, but we will balance that out. I look forward to seeing how many iterations of the bottom section we go through. Sometimes you can't help but keep returning to one tough part of building. Yeah, exactly. End rods, maybe. Let me finish cooking on this here, guys. Let me cook on this for a little bit. This, I don't know. We're just gonna make this stone. It doesn't really matter what this floor is. This can just be stone. Let me cook for a little bit on this, because here's the thing. I realized what I needed to do when we had a certain block out here earlier. I realized what I wanted. I wanted this brick from the moment I put out the moment we tried the green terracotta. I realized that I wanted to use the brick and granite. We're gonna do the brick and granite with the green. We're going to do the brick and granite with the green, and it's going to look great. First, we need to fix up this door and button situation. Right, so button, signs. We're just going to copy the design from the Doke one. Wrong way. There we go. So we just copy that the way... Why does it look weird? Why does that look so weird compared to the Dark Oak? Okay, the Dark Oak looks better. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We've got that in place. Now we take some brick stairs. Guys, I'm brain blasting. I am cooking. I am extremely Sigma right now. I am moving at this. My brain is moving at the speed of light right now. We're going to keep these little checkerboard things. I like these little checkerboard things. However, yeah, I like this. This is good. Now we bring in the Geen. You need a little chef hat to go on your avatar when you're cooking. That's cute. That's a really cute idea. I like that. We're going to keep this trim simple. None of this deep slate nonsense. None of this oxidized copper nonsense. We're going to... This trim was too ornate, and it was messing with my head. It was messing with my head. So we're going to keep this mega simple. We're still going to do the 3 on the sides here. The 1, the 2, the 3. Around the back as well, probably. But we just do that. We do that. Just realized Avid's been AFK here the entire time. I wonder what he's doing. We get rid of this oxidized copper bar nonsense. It was good. It was a good attempt. Everybody that suggested oxidized copper, you know, I'm not saying your ideas are bad or whatever. It's just that I needed something different in the moment there. All right, so we have that. We have the sides. Basic, needs some texturing. We'll get back to it. We have our front. We have this nice rounded thing right here. Insert large brain emote. Avid is streaming. Well, he's not doing much here. If he is, okay, I guess he is. I guess he does stream at this time. That makes sense. I was going to say he's AFK with no status, so I had no idea what he was up to. This looks really good. So now, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors, we do 3 floors. Planning on painting his nails. Oh, he's probably doing that. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. We take this. Instead of 5 floors at the top, we're going to do 3 floors. We bring this down. We axiom take this entire thing. And we bring it on down. So we have 1, 2, 3 floors. We put that there. And now we make the entire thing green. We can go ahead and axiom replace that. Fill. We can actually just go ahead and fill. Boop, 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 boop. We can fill all of this with green. The green terracotta. When we tried the green terracotta, I was like, wow, this would look so freaking good with bricks. But then we weren't working with bricks because we were working with the stupid oxidized copper and deep slate. But now we're working with bricks. All I had to do is I just had to tell myself, wait, I can just go work with bricks. It's fine. Anybody can do that. And look at us. Now we're filling with green terracotta. And life is good, gamers. We are moving. We are bricked up. We are bricked up. And we got to get rid of these spruce things here. We got to get rid of this. And we're going to put pillars on the sides now. The geen, it's good. It's good. It's really good. I love it in the middle here. We're going to change this. This is too similar to the other ones. I think we might keep the spruce because the spruce looks really good with not only the green, but with the brick. So we might actually keep the strip spruce, but we're going to have it come out of here. We're going to have it come up on the sides here. You really are cooking? I am! I'm excited! You can hear it in my voice! Oh, when I get excited about a certain build idea, I just start going sicko mode. And we can do the shelves here as well. Instead of... Yeah, we're going to get rid of all this stuff at the top. We don't want this nonsense here. That's too similar to the other build. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. Folks in the chats, thank you for bearing with me as I go through my... I'm just being excited for like 3 hours. That's what these streams are, really. I appreciate you guys tuning in for this nonsense. Try doing an Art Deco build with like a black, blue, and gold color palette. Yeah, well, we will have plenty of opportunities for more fancy skyscrapers. We want to be doing more modern skyscrapers as well later in the season. But yeah, there we go. Is that... Uh-oh. Is that too much? Let's clone this to the other side. It's fun. I'm glad you like it. You can hear the excitement in my voice. I'm excited. And when I start cooking... Oh, the whole world knows. If I bring that to the other side, it's too much on the sides now and nothing in the middle. Would you be down to have people submit buildings to the Discord? That's an interesting idea. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to think about that some more. But Evelyn, that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind some community outsourced buildings, considering how much work is going to be going into this kingdom. I would not mind some community outsourced buildings, but we'll get there. And I wanted to have the windows be a little bit larger. Now there's nothing in the middle, and there's too much on the outside. Okay. I think we changed this around. I think instead of having this on the outside, what if we just have it in here? Feed Leon a fish. Thank you very much. Asafols, I appreciate the fish. Yum. But yeah, glad y'all appreciate the energy. Glad y'all appreciate the vibes here. I think if we do some shelf magic here. We still need something in the middle here, though. What do we put in the middle? Do we put another one of these? Still like my Oxeye Daisy window idea. We should... We're going to do a little Oxeye Daisy or some sort of UHCG reference somewhere. I'm sure it's going to creep back. I mean, if you're looking for UHCG references, all you have to look at is my most recent 10 Builders video. But, you know, beyond that... No, I don't like that stripe there. What if I brought it out? I know we literally just said no more of that center stripe nonsense, but it's such a good look. Green accent? Maybe. Okay, the center stripe looks good. What can I say? The center stripe always looks good. Copy air. Yes, okay. I know I just said we're not doing the center stripe anymore, but it looks so freaking good, guys. It just looks really... Yeah, center stripe looks great on this type of building. I know. There was too much spruce on the outsides. I think if I were to... Oh, I moved it instead of cloning. If I were to have this here... Like so. That's good. That's good. There we go. There we go. But yes, we need some texturing. With the green terracotta, we can use green concrete, which is really nice. We can use the green concrete powder. Flower boxes in the windows. Yes, it's a green building. Let's have some flower boxes. Very good idea. That means we need a little bit of dirt. Or better yet, grass. At least the first couple. Already did those redstones look like I did them? Hey, thankfully the redstone situation gets better as the video goes on. Don't worry. Don't worry. The redstone situation thankfully gets better. In my most recent 10 Builders video, if y'all haven't seen that, by the way, definitely worth checking it out. Great video. I had a great time making that thing. Yeah, the first couple redstoners struggled, to put it lightly. Yes, planter boxes look really good there. We're going to stagger the planter boxes, though. We're going to do one here. Oh, wait, that's the top of another. We're going to do one there. We're going to do one there. Moss makes for great window boxes. What if the moss was actually... Is that too light? Oh, yeah, hold on. Green concrete is way better for this. We're going to use some green concrete for the little bits of window, little bits of, like, texture detail here. The green concrete powder as well. In very specific places, we can use green concrete powder, like that. If it's, like, covered up slightly. Green concrete powder. Are we allowed to ask for build advice? Oh, Alexander Hobble, hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm not really in a good position to give building advice right now because I'm extremely locked in on some building. However, if you want to check out my Discord server, !Discord, I am more than happy to chat building in my Discord server. More than happy to chat build advice. You can show off your builds. There's a whole section in my Discord for build advice and build showcasing. So highly recommend checking that out if you want building advice, if you want to join a more building-focused Discord community. Obviously a little biased, but I think it's pretty neat. I feel like the moss might be better than the powder. Let's see. You're right, the moss is better than the powder. Thank you, Miss Mori. I appreciate it. It's darker than the powder. Yes. Okay, good. Moss used very sparingly. We can do like maybe 2 up there. Feel a little risky. We do 2 up there. No, just 1. 2 is too much. And Koku Black, thank you for the tomato. See ya. Have a good night. Yeah, moss is a great idea. Thank you, Miss Mori. Now, these side sections, I feel like they should be ever so slightly darker. Color theory is my forte. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's very helpful. But yeah, Alexander Hobble, recommend checking out my Discord. Your go-to with the Penguin Man. Thank you. Thank you. I'm hashtag
What the Sigma?
very Sigma. You know what I'm saying? I'm very Sigma. But we need, let's see, spruce. The stripped spruce was a little bit too light here. Spruce wood or spruce planks. What is this song? This song sounds really bad. There's Avid. Okay, now Avid is probably building, if I had to guess. How do we feel about the planks? How do we feel about the planks? The stripped spruce log is just simply too goated to not use here. Right, we use the stripped spruce log here. Maybe not right there. We're gonna put like... Oh, I'm in replace mode. I have to stop being in replace mode. Axiom gets really finicky when you're trying to speed build like this. I always mess up my Axiom stuff. It's difficult. Anyways, we have that, we have that. So yeah, this would be like that. The planks adds good texture detail without block spam. Should build a gothic skyscraper. That is a cool idea. That would be a very cool idea. But yeah, we've got this sorted, which I really like. This little detail is great. What if we also did shelves around the sides like that? Around the corners, sorry. Right, because I need something that doesn't stick. Like, this is lighter and greener than the planks. So I think the planks works pretty well. I'm so locked in on the building right now. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty good, I think. Actually want a little bit more moss up here. Friends are having a rap out to VC to a fog beat. Oh my lord. That sounds like a time. We're gonna do this upper section. We're gonna take care of this. Your local idiot, welcome on in. Thank you for joining in on the stream. You're in the midst of some crazy locking in. I have been going crazy on the second building, trying to figure out how it works. Birds of a feather, welcome on in as well. Great to have y'all here. We have been working very, very, very hard on some creative building here tonight, and I've been locking in. I've had some trouble figuring out this build, this second build. We've finished the first build here in 2 different forms, and I think it looks great. But this second build has given me a little bit of trouble, but I think we're getting it. I think we're getting it. We just got to get rid of all this nonsense, all this anvil nonsense up here. We don't want anvils in this build. Hello. Ooh, pat the Leon for the next 5 minutes. I got you. We shall pat the Leon for the next 5 minutes. Love that. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Looks awesome. Really fits the theme. Thank you. Thank you. I think these buildings have been coming out super, super nicely. But obviously, we have to keep this momentum going, keep the good vibes going. The iron bar looks great. I actually was thinking about replacing the iron bar, admittedly. I'm not sure if we actually want this up here. I was thinking we could use the waxed exposed copper bars instead of the iron bars here. Right? Like, what if we select the bars, do waxed exposed bars, and we fill that in? I think that would look a lot better. Yo, Kale Hammerin, hello! Welcome into the stream, Kale. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Kale. Hope you're having a good... well, I know what time of day it is for you. Hope you're having a good evening. Great to see you as always, Kale. Thanks for the vine boom also. We're doing a little bit of creative building here on SBK. It's been pretty fun so far. Need to spend some points. Fair enough, fair enough. I joined the Discord. I'll be sure to share my current build for advice and critique. Sounds good. Sounds great. Probably be tomorrow though. Yeah, listen, no rush on that. Absolutely, whenever you get around to it, I'll be happy to take a look and tell you what I think. I now have 6.7 thousand points. Wow, that's a lot of points. You have a lot of power, Kale. You've got a lot of power. Tell you what, stairs, granite, polished granite stairs. Polished granite is a lot easier to work with in Skyblock than regular granite. Regular granite needs a special crafting recipe to get in any sort of like meaningful quantities. Building a fountain embedded in a wall right now. Any tips? Oh my, that's rather specific. Nothing comes to mind. Actually, the first thing that comes to mind actually is consider where the water is actually spraying and make those blocks darker. You want to consider the water darkening effect, right? Let's get copper and SBK besides trial chambers. 6, 7. 6, 7. Yeah, 6, 7. Yes, you can get copper from drowned. You can get copper from trial chambers. You already said. I believe that's it. Yeah, I would say make sure you're considering the water damage. Or not damage, but the effects of the water making things dark. Ooh, I like that. That's good. I like this little bit right there. That's good. I like that a lot. These sides I'll have to worry about later. I'm mainly focused on the front right now, but this front is poggers. This front is extremely sick. We have light gray stained glass pane. How does dark gray look? Light gray is better. Because over here we also have light gray, but that's fine. That's fine. Light gray stained glass panes just look really good. If we wanted to be really extra, we could put shelves here as like shutters. Is that too extra, you guys? Is this me being too extra? When's the next YouTube video? Saturday or something else? Yes, if I can get everything done in time. Saturday will be the next episode of Skyblock Kingdoms, and oh my god, it is going to be a good one. It is going to be a great episode, so I'm going to be doing a premiere when it goes out. Saturday, 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. It's going to be a fantastic episode. It is going to be an insane episode. You guys are going to love it. I better see y'all at the premiere, because you guys... If you like lore or cool builds or anything in between, you're going to want to be at the premiere. I want to see you guys' live reactions. You guys best be there. Yeah, that looks good. I like the shelves. The shelves look really good there. Maybe instead of these bottom shelves, though, we have trapdoors. No. What if we flip the trapdoors? Add the shelves. I think the side shelves with the grass thing would look nice. Yeah. The Broccoli Man, welcome in. Can you put a cat in the building and name it Charlie? Maybe. Rather specific request, don't you think? Mainly looking for advice on the existing builds I'm doing right now. The grass maybe better with depth. I think that looks pretty good, because that way we don't have the planter boxes on the parts that don't want the planter boxes. But then we have the planter boxes here, and it looks basically the same from the front. That's good. That's good. I like that. What I don't like as much now is that. Why does that feel so misaligned? It's because that's not even. I committed myself to watching the playlist of everyone's episodes, so maybe a few weeks before I can watch that what people are currently posting. Fair enough, fair enough. The playlist is great, but it's a lot of videos. It is a lot of videos. Don't blame you at all for not being caught up. It's definitely a lot to work through, but hey, everyone's POV is a different length. Obviously, if you want to check out my POV, this is episode 13. That is coming out, so quite a few episodes to catch up on. Don't blame you for wanting to come back to that later. They'll always be there. 158 videos, that's crazy. That's kind of bonkers, actually. Okay, what do we think? Do we want those extra slabs there or no? This is with the 3 slabs? This is with the 1 slab. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Do spruce stairs. I was like, oh, it's going to look so weird with next to the shelf. We just do that. Do not like the singular? Okay. Understood, Shauna. We do the 3. I think the 3 looks good with that there. Yeah. Actually, well, what if that was spruce? What if that was just all spruce? What if it was like maybe 2 in spruce? Oh, that's kind of cool. Check any of his streams, but I'm on episode 5 or 6 of your POV. Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, hey, listen, the videos are always going to be there. Obviously, liking and commenting on the videos, even if you're not watching live, is really, really means a lot. I appreciate the support. It definitely helps boost out the SBK videos a lot more than they otherwise would be. So, also, it's really cool to see people commenting on the older SBK videos anyways, so definitely still recommend doing that even if the videos are older. But, you know, every YouTuber says that, so that's nothing new. It's like a trim. Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit of trim up there. I think that's cool. Or what if it went all the way? Because that would also help hide some of the moss a little bit. I think that... Oh, I think... Okay, it's best if it goes all the way. It's best if it goes all the way. There we go. If you were to give advice to someone starting YouTube, what would it be? Make videos a lot. Make videos regularly. Try and make each video better or different than the last. That is my advice that I will probably always give to people. Make good videos. Make each video better than the last. It's very, very important to continually improve. Also, if you want to succeed on YouTube, you gotta love the process. You have to love every aspect of the process, not just playing the video, not just watching the video get posted. You have to like the recording, you have to like the editing, you have to like the thumbnails, you have to like the speaking, you have to like everything else. If you don't enjoy every single step of the process, this is not for you. I hate to be harsh, but that's just how it is. Texture is 6-7 into the wall. Well, okay, we have 68 viewers on Twitch right now. We had 67 there for a moment. If you want to watch all of SBK, be like me, don't have IRL friends or family, be afraid of people, stay inside, watch SBK while doing everything. Oh, Lord. Well, that's one way of doing it, I guess. Yes, but also don't push yourself. But what happened to the ceiling? Where's my ceiling, SpongeBob? SpongeBob, where did you take my ceiling, SpongeBob? SpongeBob, I really needed that ceiling, man. Come on, that's not cool, man. I really needed that ceiling, man. Come on. Where's my freaking ceiling, SpongeBob? And with my horrible Patrick Star impression coming out of nowhere, every single viewer leaves both chats in an instant. Okay, what are we doing up here? I think another flat roof. Okay, tell you what. The 2 water towers is cool. The water tower there is cool. This one, we get rid of the water tower on this one. This water tower is making it a little bit too similar to the other one. What is your favorite wood to build with? Well, little biased, considering you're coming in here at a Skyblock Kingdoms live stream, which is an SMP all about different kingdoms having ownership over different wood types. So obviously, I'm gonna say spruce wood. Spruce wood is currently my favorite wood to build with. Generally speaking, it's definitely up there. Is it my favorite? I don't know. Acacia is also one of my favorites. Doke is also one of my favorites. It's okay, I got my 1 hour of social week on Sunday when I helped my neighbor shovel her car out. Ah, fair enough. I'm glad you're there for your neighbors. That is very nice. So this we don't need the water damage here anymore because okay, I need to fix all of that. We don't need the water damage here anymore because there's no more water tower to provide water damage, so we can just have this little hut. We can clone this planter box onto the other side. And we can be all skibbity about it. If you put a 6-7 into the wall of prismarine blocks and then don't break it, I'm not going to do that. Because it's not going to look good. One sub is not worth a lot. Six, 7 viewers, yeah! Right, so this front is awesome. I love the way this turned out. This is super good. This is so awesome right here. I freaking love this. How much time to finish one build? It depends. These builds go through a lot of iterations. It went down. Yeah, it's down to 63. RIP. It's okay. We weren't supposed... I said 6-7 and all the viewers leave. It happens. That is a very cute building. I know! Isn't it really, really nice? I think this is gorgeous. Especially, oh, if we can put, like... I'm not going to do it now, but we're going to put, like, flowers and plants and crap in the planter boxes. It'll be really, really nice. Similarly, I don't think we're going to have windows on the sides, but we're going to do windows on the back. And my reasoning for that is Give me a second to put this in here. The reason we do windows on the back and front but not on the sides is because it's going to be next to other buildings most likely. But if you look at the disk, if a building like this sits on the disk, it's going to be facing out to the back anyways. Brain rot karma? Yeah. It's going to be facing out back. Like the front is going to be facing the roadway or whatever. The back is just going to be facing out into the void. I hate the meme, but I love being here and seeing she, they, Santa, so I will power through. Listen, you gotta get the good with the bad in these streams. What can I say? You get some of the brain rot, you get some of the fun times. It's just like life. You can't get a little. You gotta take the bad with the good. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's all part of the process or something like that. Anyways, I really liked this trim. So we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to extend it. Even if we don't have windows, we can still have the cool trim stuff over here. If I'm making any sense, I hope I'm making sense, you guys. Sometimes I just like think to myself and I'm like, am I actually making any sense to anybody on the stream right now? And then I get really paranoid that like nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. Hear me out. Rooftop greenhouse. Yes. 100% yes. I think rooftop greenhouse is a really good idea because this is the Geen building. So of course the Geen is going to have the Geen house. Yes, yes you do. That's good. Copper staircase next to windows. Oh yeah, true. Hold on. I forgot. I was going to say that this building is going to have a fire escape. My favorite thing in the entire world. We're going to have a fire escape, you guys. We're going to do a fire escape on the side here. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, let's just get the sides textured, and then we can do the lovely fire escape, and then we do the greenhouse. I'm excited for the greenhouse, but I'm even more excited for the fire escape. And we're just going to be really lazy and clone this front to the back, and then we can go ahead and texture it differently. I returned to greenhouse mention. Yeah, we're going to put a greenhouse on this. It's going to be very skibbity. This excites me. I'm glad. I'm very glad this excites you, Shauna. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be very Geen. We're going to do planter boxes. These top two are just not going to have planter boxes because whoever lives in these top two apartments are cringe. I would expect that Leon would be starting all the fires. There's no fires here. Don't worry about it. But yes, we're doing a fire escape. I know. It's going to be... It's fun. I love my fire escapes. What can I say? Very fire escape pilled. Anyways, let's redo this texturing, which means we get rid of all this stuff in here. I also realized that Avid's here. Would y'all be interested in popping over and seeing what he's doing and then trying to get him over here to see what we're doing? So I think that would be cool. I would love to see what he's up to. And he's not on Do Not Disturb, so we could go bother him at some point. Anyways, let's retexture this back area first. But y'all, okay. You seem to stalk him. Well, the thing is, if I TP over to him, he's going to see me. Mannequins, thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm not gonna like surprise him. I don't think he would appreciate that, but I'm gonna go see what he's up to at some point. Let me just texture this real fast, and then we'll go see what he's up to. How about that? I want to do a little bit of this texturing job on here because we can. That's not how that's supposed to go. We can use a lot of green concrete because it looks so similar to the green terracotta. They're very, very similar blocks. It's just the green concrete is just ever so slightly more saturated. But we can really use a lot of it, especially like around these corners and sections. I like using it. Like that. I think he was texturing holy ball. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Okay. We'll go pop by. Probably right by now. Yo, what kind of block is that? Is that a trapdoor? This, if you're talking about this, that is a spruce shelf. It is new in 121.10. It is a new block, and it's freaking epic. Yeah, these buildings are looking awesome. Rooftop greenhouse, definitely going to happen, but let's go bother Avid first. We're going to get rid of these. We're going to do a proper greenhouse up here. Maybe we keep this. Texturing is looking nice. Thank you. Yeah, these builds are coming together really nicely. The gray platforms look kind of out of place. I don't see the... Oh, you're seeing these up here. I think they're all right. Recently started getting into Minecraft again. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Alpine 05 Koi. For those of you wondering, on the YouTube side of things, I can only see your actual handles, not your like display name. So if I ever read your name and it's like similar but like not quite correct, that's why. I can't see display names. It's really weird. I can only see your like actual @username. I don't know. It's very bizarre. Anyways, I don't need to tell. There's only 2 of us online. Hey, Avid, any chance I can pop by and see what you're up to? OMG, holy ball. On my way. All right, folks, let's go bother Avid for a little bit, and then we're going to drag him back here and see what he thinks of the buildings. TP Avid.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Group.
Join my group.
There we go.
Because I'm going to periodically do this, and then
right.
and you won't be able to hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
the
got
Axiom creative world problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh, that's quite a ball you've got there.
Thank you. It's we're pretty excited. I've been trying to get like an idea of what blocks are gonna go where. Mm-hmm. And so I got it all wooled out.
Yeah, last time I saw this, I think it was all wool, and you've got this very nice glass thing going on here. Very, very pretty.
I love, you know me, man. I love my glass gradient spheres. Like, I just do this all the time.
This is true. You had it was on Misadventurous, right? You had the spider. Yeah, I remember the spider.
And I'm going to have something behind Marm's area, and I do this. I like this.
Which area? Oh, is this back here with the purplish red hut? Is this back here, or is it something else?
This is Doke 2. This is Doke 2's tavern.
Oh, really? Wow, they build fast. Okay, never mind. I thought
not
that
on
was
the Survivor world yet, but this is their tavern based on a World of Warcraft like tavern. It looks so good. Like the shapes on
nerds. That is very cool.
They really are. Yeah. But I'm working on Doke Tower, Doke Central Tower. It's kind of I wouldn't say like the biggest build or anything, but it's definitely like a foundational build for the islands.
It's holy, and it's a ball.
It's holy ball. I think we're gonna put our Nether portal in it.
Oh, interesting. So then, how do you get out, or do you mean it's somewhere else and not at the top here?
TBD on where things are.
Fair enough. So I see you have these little. Oh, check this out. Okay, you go to your Axiom options, whatever thing that pulls up your different hotbars. Second option from the top.
Phantom.
No clip.
Okay.
Oh, Phantom does something different, but no clip is. I started using it recently. It's so handy. It's so good.
What?
Yep. Yep.
I've been going far too long without that. That's
you no longer need to just like spectator creative.
I do that all the time, dude. F3N is the goat.
Oh, I should be doing that. Well, I guess not now because I have Axiom, but
it just puts you in your last mode.
I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sir. But yeah, this is just mostly what we were distracted for an hour, and now we're finally into texturing.
Fair enough. It be like
just took a little bit. Yeah.
You know, absolutely. I get it. I've been very locked in on my builds, but then I go back to the survival server, and it's just like,
I know. You have to actually place them down. There's something fun about it, because like I don't know why, but anytime I like make a build finally in survival, I'm like, Duvid's gonna love running around in this. And that gets me there. That motivates me enough to bring it from creative into survival.
Aw, the Duvid difference right there.
It really is. I don't know why I just picture Duvid running around in whatever thing I make, and I'm like, that needs to be on the server now.
Thank you so much for the subs, Cat Ridge. Real. I gotta get Duvid over to Spruce. I'm sure he'd bless me with a wave of inspiration, you know?
He'd have a lot of fun. He's a little blessing. He's a blessing in disguise, that little guy.
We love Duvid. Truly a gift to Skyblock Kingdoms.
Truly a gift to humanity, honestly.
Oh, yeah, can't argue with that.
Dare I say, all the way, humanity is gifted and graced by Duvid's presence.
So,
what were you working on tonight?
Well, a lot of buildings actually. Do you wanna come over to where I was?
I would love to. Let me build out this gradient and then I'm good. Okay, I've got a gradient in my hotbar. If I clear my hotbar, I'll cry.
Oh, did you do the gradient picker thing that Axiom has, or do you do it manually?
You can make a hotbar that is your gradient, and then you can go into the settings and you can take your gradient and you can move it straight into like the editor menu. You know, have you done that?
I might have seen other people do it.
I said a lot of things. So yeah, basically like you can make a gradient and then you take that gradient and you click export to like editor menu. It's kind of cool. So then on the right side, export to editor gradient painter.
Oh, gradient painter. I see.
And that makes a gradient like for you. It's just nice to have the connection between like the Photoshop section and like the in-game section.
Right. I gotta mess with Axiom some more. I had a phase where I was really learning Axiom, but it's changed so much since I was last,
it
really
has
learning.
That's a recent change, actually, relatively recent. Yeah.
Right.
Here, I'm gonna hit a gradient real quick, and then I'm coming over.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I'm still here as well. I wasn't at the Spruce area because that's spoilers. I'm at just like some random spot in the void working on buildings.
Oh no, I made a mistake.
Oh, I saw that.
I need to. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I liked it. Weather copper. I'm working with a lot of that tonight, actually.
Oh, dude, we have so much of it, but like I know it's never gonna be enough.
Oh, well. Okay, yeah, you're using both. Right. You're not just using.
We use
oxidized.
everything. Like we use so much of everything that it's just ridiculous. Like how many poor trial chambers we have just completely destroyed.
We just picked them clean. Yeah. Picked
them clean. Okay, here goes.
All right,
and now I'm just gonna do the painting. Oh no, I have mask mode on or whatever, where it's mask surface. But let's see, here goes. Okay, it should be
tonight, huh?
Yes, very mask. There it is.
Ah, nice.
So now the copper gets a little bit more oxidized the higher up it goes, but it's like kind of the prismarines and like more bluer stuff down at the bottom. It's a very subtle gradient.
No, that's nice though, because you've got the yellow and the warm colors with the ball. And,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Very smart.
Holy
that's
ball.
Cool.
Thanks, dude. I'll probably then do an inverse gradient on the white so that the white will be darker at the top and go lighter down, and the gradients will contrast each other in a really cool way.
Okay. This is really interesting because I've done like no gradients this season. So I feel like our kingdoms are very different. You're hardcore into fantasy, right? You are not basing anything in reality. It's all
fantasy tech.
Yeah, but you've got these awesome like geometric shapes and the fantastical colors, and then I'm making buildings just like, what does a realistic high-rise look like?
I want to see.
All right, let me TP over. Let me just get into position here. There you are.
I'm looking down. Don't worry, I can't see anything.
No, you're good. Fly up a little bit and turn around. You got some buildings.
Ooh! Oh, the water tower is so good, dude.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had this one on the left, this kind of square one. I copied it and made it smaller. My chat liked the smaller one more, so I'm not really sure what to do with this big one now.
The thinner one, or
yeah, the thinner one, exactly.
The one in the middle. I think they're both nice, man. Just use them both.
I will. Don't worry. I will.
They're both so good. I mean, honestly, if you had this one and then you took like one floor out of this one, you could even put them next to each other and they would look great.
That's a good
point. Or
like
even near each other. Like just vary it a little and you've got 3 buildings here that are perfect.
This one, yeah, I might take a floor off this. That's a good point. So I'm really liking this this one on the right here. I was just working on.
Patootie.
It's cute. It's 3 floors,
Ooh.
right? Or I guess 4 counting the bottom. Lots of shelves. Lots of. Uh-oh. Where did he go? Cat Ridge, once again, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I really, really appreciate it. Also, a bunch of new followers coming in from Avid Stream as well. What up, gamers? Welcome on into the Penguin Cove. But yeah, my dude is just... He's gone. He's completely gone. My dude is vanished. Where did he go? I don't know. I have no idea.
Hey, bro.
And we're back. Hi.
Careful middle clicking a shelf with Axiom.
Oh, good to know.
I crashed. I just middle click. I was like, I want to grab this and like use it, and they're like, nope, I'm gone.
Oh no. Okay,
Yep.
good to know. Because I can middle click them normally, right? But
I'm not touching it anymore. I'm not
Fair
doing
enough.
it. Nope.
the magic shelf that crashes your computer. Yeah.
You
got
remember
it.
Axiom had that middle click bug for so long.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It
Yeah,
keeps
yeah.
coming back. It rears its ugly head.
Real. Yeah, no, that glitch bothered me so much back in, I don't know, 1 or 2 updates ago. Yeah.
Yeah, same. Anywho, these are gorgeous buildings.
Thank you.
I adore your building, just in general. Like
thanks.
I'm a huge LeonSBU like building fan, dude.
Oh, thank you. I you know, when I get the chance to cook, I can cook. It as you know, building requires a certain like mental state that's difficult to get into, especially on stream.
Yeah. The copper bars with the granite. So smart. Such a nice block.
Love
Genius.
me some copper blocks, yeah. But the idea behind these buildings, right, is of course they're generally speaking like realistic looking buildings, high rises and stuff. If you fly on this way towards this giant bridge that stretches on to infinity, this is what Nuke and I just built yesterday. Or not just this, but we built like a network of these around Spruce.
I saw a screenshot.
Oh yes, I put a screenshot in our Discord, yeah.
Spruce looks so cool. Like, it looks like a circuit board.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. But
Yeah,
thank you.
It's really cool. Yeah.
The idea is when you're boating by, you're on your boat and you're zooming on by here, you're not actually at the street level because the street level is down here. You're kind of a story up, so you can look directly into the upper floors of these buildings. But then if you were to go down here, it's sort of like a more like cyberpunk, gloomy. You know, you don't get a lot of natural light because you've got the giant roads above you. It's a lot grittier.
Bridge.
Exactly. It's the underbridge.
Dude,
yeah.
You should put like some graffiti and stuff down here. It'd be so cool.
Well, we do have one piece of graffiti. Whenever Nuke and I have a building with like a big open spot that we don't know what to do with it, it's just like, okay, yep, graffiti it.
Yeah, like a barrel with like you know, like people who like light fires and trash cans.
Oh, yeah.
You could so have like a little trash can fire thing.
That's a good idea. Yeah, you could do like a campfire at a composter or something.
Oh, yeah, that would look good too. Yeah,
That's really good though. That's perfect. Yeah.
Like little things like that to like kind of increase the seediness of the underside.
Exactly. It's very seedy, very gritty.
Cool.
Fool actually built a giant rat inside one of our discs. So
of course he did. Of course he did.
We got like a little sewer thing. It's silly. It's very silly.
Oh goodness. Yeah. Oh wow. Cool, dude. Wow.
Thanks.
How long are you streaming for, by the way?
Probably another half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, nice. Cool.
Yeah. So I'll most likely raid into you.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Don't worry about it. You don't have to. Don't ever feel obligated.
I mean, you know, it depends on who else is
I want to raid into you.
But well, thank you. I appreciate it. But I mean, you start and end later than me. You're 2 hours behind me. It's just the nature of it. It's all good.
That is how it works. Yeah. Unfortunately, but yeah. But dude, these look so good.
I mean, actually, Viking has been raiding into me a lot lately, which has been awesome.
Good.
So huge shout out to Viking. I've like personally DM'd him multiple times, just being like, dude, you're making the difference between me getting partner in the next couple months or not. Like, it's insane what he's been doing for my Twitch.
You have a good shot at it, don't you?
I'm getting there. It's possible.
Yeah. Dude,
it's,
let's
You
go!
know, it's 2 months, right? It looks at 2 months of activity.
Yes.
So
It's new now. It's all different.
Oh, is it? Okay. Interesting.
Because it used to be like kind of hand wavy. It was like, hey, you need to have 12 streams in 1 month where you average 75 subs across the whole month. But then you would meet the criteria, submit it, and they would go, no, like do it for another month and then we'll see. And then you would, and then you'd get it.
Okay.
But now they're like, no, you need 2 months. Like they're so much more explicit about how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is good.
And it's that second month, right? Because
And it's fewer streams as well.
True, yeah, it's 6 per month, I think, that you need
6 per month. Which
so
before
it's
was like
12
8 or 12,
total.
I forget. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's so cool though.
Because I have not been full-time long enough to like have the consistent streams that have been actually getting approaching the partner numbers. So
Yeah.
it's a question of like in maybe mid-January, possibly. Once again,
Yeah.
you know, like single-handedly carried by Viking Pilot, but you know, I'll take
Hey
what I
dude,
can get.
me too, to be honest. The beginning of my streaming career was single-handedly carried by Viking Pilot and his
He's
entire
just
audience.
goated like that, yeah.
He pioneered streaming for all of SBK. Yeah.
Honestly, and he's been doing it way longer than we have for sure.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, him and Vintage have been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Like 4 years, which is maybe not that long compared to, I don't know, but to us,
Well,
that's a long time.
Viking's actually
Maybe
6
more.
years. I think he started in
6
2019.
years, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I think I'm coming up on 3 years, so. Oh, look
Hello,
what it is.
Milkman.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I'm
wow.
glad you like the
Well,
builds,
cool.
though. Appreciate you stopping
Thanks for
by.
showing this off to me, dude. And like, yeah, good luck with everything you got going on here. This looks amazing. Like, I can't wait
Thank
to see
you.
how it turns out.
Thank you. And the ball looking very holy, looking very
Holy
poggers.
ball! Yeah, I'm excited to finally like get that done because I've been dragging my feet. I've just been so busy.
Understandable. I'm sure there's lore, but I will wait to find out in your episodes.
There is lore. It's going to be pretty big lore too. So that one, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Excited.
I'm excited. All right, dude. Well, thanks
Excellent.
for showing me this, and yeah, good luck with
Yeah,
the rest
of
of it. I'll
course.
catch you later.
Thank you. Take care, man.
You too. Bye.
Oh my god, everyone's on the creative server right now.
I know. I'm like, how do I get home? I have no map. All right. Which way is this? Oh,
Oh, hi. Well, everyone's hanging out here. Hi,
I
Viking.
need to find my way home. I don't
Just
know
TP
where
to
I'm
0-0
going.
and fly to Doke.
Holy ball.
Holy ball. How you doing?
Holy
Thank you for the
ball.
raid.
Doing great. I'm killing time till I get to go pick up my food. We got wings.
Ah, wings. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm working
Now,
on these
building.
buildings. Yep, it's coming along.
Building.
It's been like this stream and then a little bit of a couple streams ago is the progress on this. So, 2 complete buildings. One
This is
that's
not OSHA compliant.
nothing is. The stairs go nowhere.
The stairs to nowhere.
Yeah, no, the stairs go absolutely nowhere. But yeah, Avid was just over here. I was looking at his Doke ball. He came by to look at my buildings, and yeah, now he's
Nice.
back to doing his thing.
You know, I got up. I was hanging out with my girlfriend. We folded
Mhm.
laundry. She finished her book. And then I went, all right, I'm going to go torment Avid.
As one does, average Monday evening business.
But I am also here to say hi. What would be the
I
most
appreciate
demon-like
it.
mob head I could wear?
Ooh, good question.
Probably a piglin. No one ever wears the piglin head.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, go flap your ears at him, you know?
Yeah. Have a
Wish
good
you could
stream,
actually
dude.
do that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be doing this for a little bit longer. And yeah, I'll probably be back doing the same thing on Thursday.
Good luck.
Thank you. Take care, man.
Bye.
Right. So, anyways, hello gamers. Thank you for all the new followers. Appreciate you guys popping in. Welcome on into the Penguin Cove. Blocks a lot with the Become a Real Redeem. I saw that. I'm watching. I made Chef Leon real. Oh, okay. I'm excited to see that. I was just watching Okay. You probably meant to say Avid stream, but you said David's stream, and I feel that to me that's very funny. What kind of plugin to make a creative server? I don't think you necessarily need plugins. I think you just make a server and give people permission to change game modes, and then you're chilling. But anyways, before we end out the stream tonight, I want to get this building finished. Could have went with an Avid head to spook Avid. Yeah, fair enough. You said mob head. I wasn't thinking about players. I guess you could do that with commands. Anyways, Lagundo, Shadow, I'm not sure who Shadow is. Leon, etc. is the reason I'm getting back in Minecraft. Nice. Alex from YouTube wanted to follow on Twitch. Hey, Devil's Advocate, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you popping on over to the Twitch. The Twitch partner grind has been like looming in the back of my mind. Not sure if it's something I'm going to be able to do. Shadow Mech, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea who that is, admittedly. The Twitch partner grind is something that's been looming in the back of my mind. The next few months, perhaps we'll be able to get there. We'll see. For the time being, though, I don't want to think about the numbers too much. I just want to make some cool builds. I just want to make this cool greenhouse. But since we still got Shauna here, Shauna, isn't it late for you? Why are you awake? Go have honk shoo me time or something. I don't know. But yeah, while Shauna's here, let's get this greenhouse going. Let's get a floor here. We need a floor. Dot. Guys, what do we do for a floor? Working on a commission. Understandable. Do we just go with tough, like up here? I feel like no, because we haven't used tough anywhere in this build. We want some sort of stone block. Maybe we just go with regular stone. Also, bit of a silly, goofy idea, but what if this top layer was brick? What if this top layer was all brick? Does that look weird? What do we think? Does that top layer as brick, is that better or worse than it was before? I think it's a little bit worse. Admittedly, I think that's kind of fire. I think it was a little bit worse, to be honest. I think it was just a little bit worse. Brick could work. I want a little bit more brick in the top. Maybe on the sides. But, no. I don't know. I really don't know. To be honest with you. Let's try that. Let's do a little bit of nonsense here. Maybe. I think we do it on the sides. Yeah, I think it's good on the sides. You could use andesite if you want to be close to stone. So guys, when you're suggesting andesite, keep in mind that a regular andesite is very difficult to obtain in Skyblock, as well as regular granite and regular diorite. So it's a good idea, but I'd much rather use stone or brick or something like that. What if we did a little bit of brick on... What if we did another layer of brick on the inside here? Oh, fool's gone. Brick like that. It's a little bit uneven now, of course, but I think it's not too bad. Blah, 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 blah. How is Zeke, my goat? Sheep would be nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that as sheep. Sleep would be nice. Anyways, I was like, what are you saying about sheep? I'm sorry, Devil's Advocate. Anyways, what if you just polish deep slate? That might look good with the green. I think polished deep slate is going to be a little dark for this build. We tried, if you were here earlier, we tried using deep slate in the bottom, and I just could not get behind it. Conyer, hello! Welcome on into the YouTube side of things. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. We are building some skyscraper buildings, or I guess more accurately, some high-rises. We're doing this on the Skyblock Kingdoms creative server. We got a few folks on here right now. Yeah, we got these built. We have some more modern skyscrapers, like as prototypes in progress. And we got this little guy right here. This design, I want to copy-paste, like a lot. But let's just try doing some stone here. Oh, you know what? Oh, I know. We're gonna... That's not what I meant to do. We're gonna inset this by a block. We're gonna put it down by a block. We got the space for that, right? Yeah, we got the space for it. Okay, good. I've got an idea. In my mind's eye, I see something. We're gonna change these out for brick stairs. We're gonna go brick stairs here. Let me cook, gamers. Let me cook. I am I'm seeing things in my mind's eye. The prophets are communing with me. They're telling me to rizz up this Skyblock Island.
We need to rizz up this Skyblock Island.
But in reality, actually, I just want to have a floor here that's inset by a block because I think it would look cool. That's all that was. There's a lot of drama behind that, but regardless. Is there a sky limit in Skyblock? Standard Minecraft build height, 320. We have this in by a block, and now we build our little greenhouse. We're gonna just get rid of this. We don't need roof access. We're gonna do like a ladder access. Or actually, tell you what. No, we keep this. We keep this. But we make it smaller. My problem with this is that it was too large. If we do like a little 3x3 hut, maybe? Stone looks pretty good on it. Yeah, I think the stone looks good. I think the stone looks very good. We're going to move this water tower down by a block. Gamers, I am cooking. I am once again cooking. Take this water tower, going to push that down by a block. I can get rid of some of the dripstone. We don't really need the same water damage nonsense we were doing before. Those can go. You see the vision yet, gamers? Do you see the vision? We move this down by a block. That's going to be our door. Do that, do that. Boop, boop. And then on the inside. Can't believe Avid didn't know about the no clip. That's crazy. It's like very useful knowledge. Regardless. Shelf. That's good. That's excellent. Where did I put those? I put trapdoors up there somehow. Okay. Gamers, we did it. We got our tiny little stupid hut. I've returned from the ads. Freedom! Welcome back. We have made our stupid little hut small. We've made a small stupid hut that also just doesn't go anywhere. Anyways, we have this interior section with a water tower. We're going to make this water tower a little darker. I think we want to actually use some deep slate on this water tower. Or could we use mud? Guys, what if we use... So, bricks. Well, actually, let's try using deep slate bricks, but instead of stone, we use mud. I know we're going to get to the greenhouse in a little bit. I promise. Wall. We need the cobble deep slate wall. I just want to do a palette swap of this water tower. Because I'm getting tired of these stone water towers. I want something a little different. So we're going to do a palette swap for deep slate bricks. But instead of, whereas normally with stone you use deep slate, where I'm going to be using mud. I'm going to try using mud and see how that looks. Everything else is going to be the same. Using the bricks here. Yada yada. Poop hut. Yeah. Shout out the poop hut. Goated. Maybe we do black stone instead of tough here. I think black stone might look nice, so we can go ahead and stack that down. Shauna, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at Axiom anyways? I don't know if I don't really have a sense of like how much of a builder you are. I promise I'm not asking this for mean, sadistic torture nexus reasons. I ask out of genuine curiosity. Darker color is really nice. Kind of seems like the water is leaking. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. Do we change out these for... Ooh, let's change these out for iron trapdoors. Started using it recently, so like 4 or 5 out of 10. Ah, nice, okay. I don't quite know what that is, I guess. What would you rate my Axiom usage then in that case? If you are if you're a 4 or 5, what's me? Midnight Lunas, welcome on into the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. The sky is literally the limit. I know, Codger, it's funny. I know. How do you get deep slate bricks? In my game, I only found polished deep slate. You can craft deep slate bricks from polished deep slate. I believe it's cobbled deep slate into polished deep slate into deep slate bricks into deep slate tiles. That's like the crafting order of operations. How much do you know of the menu? A good bit. Haven't used a lot of it because I'm mostly working with smaller stuff. But I know like 2/3 of these tools pretty well, I would say. Probably around the same, maybe a 6. Yeah. I guess you could say, Shauna, I mean, like, I don't know, I think I'm pretty okay with Axiom, so maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a 6 or 7, maybe? Dang, you're still going? I am indeed. I have been super locked in on building. I don't like this blackstone, by the way. Shauna, that wasn't actually funny. Please don't humor me. Compared to the gods of Axiom who scare me, I know. The people that are really good at Axiom are a little terrifying. I agree. I know my stuff. I know how to game. I need to sit down and lock in and actually learn the newer stuff in Axiom, though, because it's been a while. I can laugh at your cringe. You are more than welcome to. Raya Star, thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the LeonSBU Penguin Cove. Great to have you here in the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you like penguins, because congratulations, you are one now. Right, greenhouse. How do we build greenhouse? When I think Minecraft greenhouse, I think of Grian's greenhouses from Hermitcraft. What would only use this as the stuff next to the hotbar radars? Probably like a 2.5. Yeah, I'd say 2.5. Something around there. Greenhouse. Do we make it literally green? That would be funny. Okay, I guess first things first. Let's figure out what the footprint is going to be. I think we make this out of spruce, much like Grian's Hermitcraft greenhouse. Wait, hold on a minute. I can make greenhouses. I used to make greenhouses all the time. I can make a nice greenhouse build. I know what I'm doing. Well, actually... Well, let's be real here. When I used to make greenhouses back in like 2022, they were very like not like less realistic greenhouses. We want a realistic greenhouse. So I'm thinking we definitely want a lot of glass, light gray stained glass. We definitely want a lot of this, but I'm thinking around the bottom layer. Shelves, my beloved shelves. Actually, let's move this. So it's up against the wall. I think that would be a little bit better. Ah, I'm summoning the Leo. So I want to have a lot of this nice glass here, of course. We could do maybe some stripped spruce. I don't know. I'm kind of just playing around with blocks here, to be honest with you. Gotta love the shelves. I know, you gotta love the shelves. I love shelves. Everybody should love shelves. So I like the idea of this back one being glass. The moment they were announced, I immediately thought of SBK. Hey, listen, the S in SBK stands for shelf. What can I say? I might be a little bit cringe with this, but what if we did like a row of trapdoors? Not put a random trapdoor over there, thank you very much. Really nice addition for building. Yeah, no, it definitely is. It definitely is. So I'm thinking this greenhouse should have a like this style roof, right? It should have like a 45-degree angle pointed roof. I think that would be cute. I would love to get this greenhouse figured out before we end stream. That's mainly what I'm thinking here. But I don't know. It's going to be hard to use glass here because if I were to use glass panes, first of all, they're going to connect with the bars, which is really annoying. But also, they don't attach to the trapdoors or the shelves at all. They, like, stick out too much. So I don't know how useful they're going to be. Something I've done for a greenhouse before is the first oxidation level of copper blocks because it kind of looks like moss is growing on the copper. Ooh, that's cool. I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, what do we think? How is this roof weird or not? Like, what should I make this roof shape, guys? I should make this a little bit taller. That's probably what I should do. Like a block taller, maybe? Hello, got some time to tune in. What did I miss? You missed buildings. We built buildings today. It's been very poggers. Check this out. Window roof? Yeah, I want to. It's just... Boop, boop. Boop? Like that, maybe? Whoa, buildings. I know. Crazy. Buildings. The buildings be building. What if... What if we did this? Some shenanigans. Yeah, we built a lot of buildings. We bothered Avid for a little bit. Or I guess we mutually bothered each other. He came over here as well. Which was nice. And then now we're back to building our buildings. What if we... What do we think? What do we think, gamers? I think that's actually quite cool. I think that's actually pretty good. And then we come down here with some trapdoors. Or, trapdoors. Stairs. There we go. Stairs. I like that. That's good. Oh, that's a good looking shape. I like that a lot. We can probably scrap this part. We can probably get rid of the glass there. As much as I liked it, I think that's going to be a little much. You love it? Okay, good. I'm glad. If we did shelves across here as well. Plato's baby girl, thank you for the check-in. Lunch is over. I'm going to check in, then dip. Sounds good. Hey, listen, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you tuning in for a little bit. Go enjoy. Go good luck with the rest of your work, rest of your day. See, it looks super cute. Thank you. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. We can do a little, like, thingy of trapdoors on the top, right? We could do a little something like that. Oh, another thing we can do. We can do little holes here for like little places for like vents, like little holes. You know what I'm talking about? We do little thingies like the one there, and we do another one on the other side. Oh, that'll be really cute. We do little holes for like, I don't know, ventilation or something like that. Maybe we do an iron trapdoor on the top, like that. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Queen and Emo Cloth, hello! Followed a little while ago, but first time I've been in a stream. Welcome in! Good to have you here. Yeah, we're chilling on the creative server right now. We are working on some builds. Yeah, caught another stream. Jessica Sayers, welcome on in. Good to have you in the stream. Same with Queen and Emo Cloth. Great to have you guys here. Yeah, we're doing some creative building right now. It's going pretty well. Back from having to do a couple things. The greenhouse is coming along nicely. Yeah, this is a nice design. I'm glad I like stumbled across this design right here. This is good. This is very good. What we could even do, if we really wanted to be extra, we wanted to put in more glass panes. Oh, they connect up with the iron bars. I think we have to, do we have to dish the iron bars here? I really like the iron bars here, but they're just going to mess with the greenhouse so much. I think we do this. I think we maybe just forget about having iron bars on this side. As much as it pains me to say that. Love greenhouses. There's never enough green in this world. Amen. It's looking good. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming along very nicely. I gotta say. I think this greenhouse is pretty poggers. Pretty epic and skibbity and poggers. Am I right, gamers?
What the Sigma?
Something like that. I've become a parody of myself. That's what's going on here. Anyway. And then we do a cute little entranceway right here. Of course, we can do even more shelves. Very Sigma of you. Red, yellow, or green tinted tinted glass is a pattern. Hold on, I have to have a low quality tomato thrown at my face first. Composters. Yes. Oh, that's really unfortunate though that we need the stairs here, because if we use shelves over here, the glass panes don't line up. There we go. There we go. How can you be a parody of yourself when you're a penguin? That's not what I meant. Let's do another thing of composters on this side. I think that would be nice. Yeah, let's just fill this all in with regular glass and see how it looks. We put a spruce door here, of course. We've got one right here. Can plop that in there. And we got ourselves a cute little greenhouse. Look at that. Look at that. I think that's very cute. I think it's looking pretty good, actually. Maybe we do a little bit of detailing with signs. We could do a little bit of this. So cute. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I gotta say, we're just gonna do a little bit of sign action here around the sides to kind of continue this bit along the sides there. There we go. And then in here, we've got our actual green space. It's looking nice. I like it. Let's even, oh, you know what? Let's even do, let's see. The waxed copper exposed copper chains and some pots. Let's do some hanging plant things. Oh, this will be so cute. Hold on. You guys are going to love this. Where do we put it? Greenhouse growing dirt. That would be very funny. I'm cooking. You missed like several insane like locking in sessions where I just had the most insane lock-in imaginable and just went crazy, and it was very good. I had a great time. I had so many moments this stream where I was just like, I was making that exact noise. Dirt maxing. Yeah, it would be really funny to grow dirt here. So let's take some like little flowers and stuff. I think we just use all spruce saplings just as a placeholder. But look, we can have little hanging pots. And you know what? Just because you guys mentioned the dirt, let's have a little pile of dirt there for us. Little pile of dirt there. Mix in some regular dirt as well. There was so much locking in. Hanging planters make every build 175% cuter. I know, look at this. And with the copper chains, they look really good. Wow, the creative server is busy tonight. Hi, Legs. Everybody's getting creative tonight, I see. Has Duvid been in the torture nexus? Yes, several times. Ooh, speaking of becoming Geen, I shall be Geen for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, no, Duvid's been in the torture nexus several times. Don't worry. Oh, we can't forget. Every pile of dirt needs leaf litter. Leaf litter to make the pile of dirt look a little bit nicer. There we go. A little bit of leaf litter. Excellent. Duvid has been in the custom trees torture nexus video. Duvid has been in the Haunted Mansion Torture Nexus video. He's been in the City Skyscraper, topical, City Skyscraper Torture Nexus video. And he is going to be in a very fun build challenge video coming out in about 2 weeks. That's Torture Nexus adjacent. Leaf litter? I hardly leaf knower. Are we just having fun and creative or designing for survival? We are designing for survival. All of these builds are eventually going to be built on Skyblock Kingdoms SMP over at Spruce Kingdom. Thank you for the tomato. Yeah, all these builds are going to be built at Spruce. Look at that greenhouse. It's so large. This greenhouse is massive. Maybe I should have made the greenhouse a little bit smaller. It's fine. It's fine. Okami fan, thank you for the check-in. I'm stealing that joke from Cumulipine over on the YouTube chat, by the way. That's not an original joke. Oh, thank you for the hydrate redeem. I shall hydrate myself. Thank you very much. Yeah, the greenhouse is a little too big. I don't know. It's like comically large. But I love this roof design so much. If I lower it by a block as well, then you're not going to get the window is not going to be as nice. I think I do lower it by a block, but okay, let's try it. Worst case scenario, we hate it and we can just undo it. If I lower it by a block, yeah, that's fine. It takes away some shelves and stuff up there, but that's fine. We had enough shelves anyways. Still feels the exact same size. And then from out here, it's not as obtrusive. That's good. That's good. No propaganda or what grows mangrove. Greenhouse. I think once it's full of plants, be more of a wow moment than look like a big empty room. Yeah, I'm going to save the actual plants for when we get on the server, because I never remember what flowers we have and don't have access to. So I'm just going to not worry about that. We're just going to fill that in some other time. Like in survival. You know what I mean? We're just not going to worry about that. But yeah, that greenhouse is looking pretty good. Let's do a little bit of random detail work here with the polished andesite, just to like make this stone floor look a little bit less boring. And I know we have so much polished andesite anyways. There we go. That's ever so slightly better. Oh, you know what? This doesn't need to be weathered copper. That can be something completely different. What should this roof be? This roof can be something totally different here. Should I do my Spanish homework that's due tomorrow right now? Yes. Oxeye flowers? Good question. People have been asking about oxeye daisies. I should get one of those in at some point. I have to double check if we even have oxeye daisies to begin with. What kind of slab? Let's just try like a doke slab. Let's try something simple. No, that doesn't work with the spruce though. Slab. Oh, let's do this. There we go. There we go. That fits in a lot better with the bars and the granite. The light weathered copper green belongs on the other build, not necessarily on this one. Yeah, okay. That's looking really, really cute. And what we can do, gamers, is we just take this design. I'm going to copy paste this here. And I'm going to use this 3-4 story building design like a lot. I'm going to be using this as much as possible because I really like it. It's very, very cute. So we're just going to put one over here. We're going to remove all the greenhouse nonsense. And then we're just going to have this build just available for use. Just finished catching up on UHC Generations recently. Hey, very nice, very nice. Hope you enjoyed the series. What a wonderful series. It's been lovely to be part of that. UHC Generations is pretty sick. If I'm a little biased, of course, but I think it's a wonderful series. What can I say? Kind of just clean up all this nonsense here. Put the bars back. So I did really like having the bars here. It's just they didn't really work with the greenhouse very well. Why is that one stair flipped the other way? Hold on a minute. We gotta fix that. It was heartwarming. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm very happy to hear you enjoyed it. There we go. Okay, that's all cleaned up. We have this other building we can use for messing with at a later date. Have some vines growing artistically in some parts of the building. Okay, so a bit of a hot take for you guys. I'm a vines hater. Nikita, welcome on into the stream. I'm a vines hater. I do not like vines as a decorating block. I think if your entire thing is covered in vines like Jungle Kingdom is, or Mangrove Kingdom, then it's fine. But I do not like using vines like artistically in builds. I think it's a bad decorating block. Vines I think are actually my least favorite Minecraft block. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like vines. That's my own personal take. Obviously, if other people want to use vines, that's fine. Just my own personal take is just vines are not a good block. Anyways, with that dropping this stupid take for no reason, folks, that is going to be it for the stream today. I really appreciate y'all stopping by, hanging out, tuning in here, but we've been streaming for a good bit, and I want to send you guys off to somebody. Let's see who is currently streaming. All right, I think the only person I am aware of that is streaming SBK right now is Avid. Yes, okay, Avid is streaming on, what's it called? Twitch and YouTube, so we will go ahead and get that set up. Folks, once again, thank you so much for tuning into the stream today. Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all back in chat view. It has been good to have y'all here, but I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys off. Boop, save. Thank you once again for all the support, all the subs, all the bits, all the everything else. Raid message, LeonSBU raid. Orange heart. Let's do time for. Hold on, where's my caps lock? Time for ball maxing. Ball. Let's do a baseball and then an orange heart. LeonSBU raid, and then we hit him with the Leon high. Okay. There is our raid message. Folks, we're going to go ahead and raid Avid. We're going to go say hi. We were just hanging out with him earlier, but we want to go show him some support, show him some love. Let's go say hi, see what he's doing on the creative server. Let's go ahead and start that raid. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for being here and stopping in for the stream today. Really appreciate you guys being here. Working towards Twitch partner, one stream at a time. But yeah, I'll go say hi to Avid. Probably going to raid and run, but regardless, I hope you guys go enjoy the stream. I'll see you there.